be cool if I had transitions. Okay, can everyone hear us? Are we good?
Oh my gosh.
Does anyone have the Twitch up to
I do,
I have it up, but...
Fantastic.
Yep. Sound check good.
Oh, yeah.
Yo.
Yeah, look, Frey's just a black box.
Fantastic. Okay, cool. We're doing it. Awesome. 3 for 3. Fantastic. What's up, everyone? This is Fates and Fables. Gearhearts Rising. Yes, we're live. Sorry for anyone who missed us last week. We had some crocodile teeth being pulled, and other people had headaches. There's a lot of real world stuff, so we just took a week off. I wasn't feeling all that great myself. So, but we're back, and we're gonna pick it right up where we left off after some introductions. And we are still in this cave with these 3 tails. But we'll get to that in a second. First of all, we'll do some introductions. We're down a player. Our beloved Freylost will be gone for a couple of weeks, but he's still here in spirit and
in the chat.
And in the chat, kind of. Yeah. Right. Okay, cool. So, without further ado, introductions, recaps. Let's do this. Take it away.
Hi, I'm Nick from Oregon. I play Volt, who gave her heart a jolt because her dad was because dads are big farts, while ready to turn these rats into tarts.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Not as good as my other
I like
ones.
the other one better, but it's still good. It was still good. The other one with the anyway, it's fine. All right. Welcome back, Nick.
Oh, that's right. We skipped Cody. It's me. I'm Kayla, and I play Alona. She's a half-elf artificer, and she's got Misfit with her, who is the absolute greatest and her bestest friend in the whole wide world, and he's completely innocent. And then there's also Homie, who is pretty heckin' cool, but he's very new to the team, still in his trial period. We'll see how it goes.
Welcome back, Kayla.
I'm Jill. I'm gonna stab a guy. A lot.
Welcome back, Crab.
Well, I guess I am Crab. I just play as Jill. All right. That's first.
Already in character. I take it. You're
Identity crisis.
good. Yep, you're good.
I'm Heather. I play Persephone Sharon for Venderoth Kearney Davernar III. And she's looking for some revenge, I think, for a friend that is no longer here.
Sniffles.
Yeah.
Welcome back, Heather. We'll go across the pond first. Then we'll come back over.
Hey, I'm Kevin. I play Styx, the friendly neighborhood goblin, and there's going to be fire tonight.
Oh, just specifically. All right, cool. Welcome back, Kev.
You know you need to say that every night.
Let him burn.
Keeps a theme. I'm Matt. I'm playing Jin, and I'm still looking for my daughter. It's been weeks.
In the course of the game, a couple
Been a
hours.
day.
But yes, yeah. Just
Feels
it's
like.
been like a
Feels
lunch
like
break,
it's been
but, yeah.
weeks.
Welcome back, our guest player, Matt. So, welcome back to all my players. Real quick here, let me go ahead and do our little cool intro thing, and then we'll come back for the recap. So let me see if I do this. Here, and then we do this, and then this. Right? All right.
Yep.
Woo!
Oh my gosh, we did it.
Fantastic. All right, cool. All right, so into the recap. Last time on, I believe it was episode 32. If I'm doing the numbers right, I don't know. I think I am. It feels good.
30-ish.
30-ish. Episode 30-ish. The Gearhearts have recently traversed to Scavenger City. This rumble-tumble, kind of almost makeshift city in a way. No real sense of government or head leadership or guards, but it has been found out that a almost sort of mafioso style organization known as the Three-Tailed Rats kind of run the underbelly of this city, part of the umbrella corporation that is the Red Buzzards. You guys originally came here because one of your companions, Jill, had recently lost a leg due to some infestation of larvae, and you were seeking out the good doctor, good fellow, to look into some aesthetics, replacement parts. Yeah. He put together a makeshift dwarven leg for now to support the weight of this large crocodilian creature, but also promised to help you out maybe a little bit further with some maybe a better replacement part if you guys would help him find his daughter Hope, who has not come back from the mines where blood iron is a valuable commodity in these parts. So you guys traverse down to the mines. You met a tiefling who is very cocky in his stature, with all these different rat-type creatures coming out of the shadows. A battle ensued after some words were thrown about first, and over a course of time, another character had entered into the conversation, an elderly dwarven gentleman who, by the name of Thurgund, another member of the Three-Tail. After you guys had some words with him, he went back up topside to see about an exchange of sorts. The body of the tiefling in exchange for the whereabouts of the doctor's daughter, Hope. Upon coming back and telling the group that it's going to be a little while, there was another interesting mystery figure that the dwarf met up with upstairs, who is going to find the daughter. And as you guys were waiting, some casual soiree conversations occurred. Beef jerky was exchanged. And part of these conversations, the ever so hot topic verbiage of Red Buzzards was again announced. And as the dwarf proclaimed that he was, yes, indeed, in fact, a part of this organization, the built-up, pent-up frustration and rage of Jill was unleashed, along with some other allies, all at once, really, with your telepathic bonds. It was more or less chill, and everyone's like, okay, and everyone started throwing things, lightning bolts. But let's not forget, in the time that all this happened, your friendly neighborhood artificer, Ilona, got a little too close to a deity and dropped dead after inspecting the face of Frey. And for a moment of time, Frey was taken over by his deity daddy, Veyron. And in the course of that conversation, Ilona was brought back to life after some interesting techniques were used, from electroshock to open heart surgery in the middle of this game. Lots of things happened. If you haven't seen it, go check it out, because there's a lot of things happening. But we pick it up with the rats have just been electrified / acidified. Is that a word? Sure it is. Now it is. With the different combination. Melted. We'll go with that. That's an easier word. Have recently been melted, and the dwarf is laying prone on the ground. That is where we pick up with our initiative. Let's get into it. We still have the initiative turn order up from last time, and Sticks. Oh, we still have initiative from last time. I just said that, Kayla.
I clicked it right before you said it. I'm sorry, my internet's a little bit slow.
I feel like, did you get the same roll? No, you got a different roll. That is not what you had before. What was your roll?
I mean, I'll
before?
take the 20.
You're not
I
going
think
to
she
get
had
the
11.
Yeah.
She's between
Yeah, I was
11.
I'm going to make it 11.1 so
Here.
you stay where you are.
There you go, I got
There you
it.
go. Okay, cool. Perfect, cool.
I'm pretty sure
With
Percy goes before
initiative
me, though.
already rolled, Sticks, you're at the top of
You
the
have
order.
to have
What
higher
would you like to
dex.
do?
murder this fool.
Yep, that's totally what's going to happen. Of coming around here.
That's what's going to happen.
And I guess you already had advantage because he was prone, but, you know, flanking.
Yeah. Still going to stab his ass.
Okay. This is also after Geel had recently made him prone with his attacks. Lightning was thrown about. Sticks got some throws in there. So,
Yep.
is that or you guys good?
No,
Good.
fine.
I'm good.
First off, Hex on him, just because it's always fun.
Sure.
The sword's still on fire. Hit. That's a 27 to hit
That definitely hits.
and 3d6.
This poor elderly dwarven man just lying on the floor.
19 damage with the first one.
Bunch of meanies. 19? Okay.
19 damage, and second hit. That's a 19 to hit.
Yep, that'll hit. Why is everyone being so pissed off at me right now? I'm just lying here on the ground, just
God.
an old dwarven man. Nothing
Idiot.
to see here.
That's 11,
See,
15,
actually saying that.
20, 22 damage.
22? Okay.
22 damage.
Ow, seriously, stop hurting me. Mid-combat conversation. Okay,
Yep, and that's me.
cool. Next up, Jill. You see Styx
All
swing
right.
back around behind the dwarf as he starts just stabbing down into the dwarven man on the ground. What do you want to do?
I pick up my glaive and instead of just slashing down, I just kind of hold it like a spear and just start stabbing.
Ooh, okay. Hold still.
Oh, it's a natural 20.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Red buzzer 20.
Alright. So, I forget. We do a D10. I do D10. Do we double the D10? Or do I roll 2 D10?
Either way you want to do it. You can double it or you can roll twice, whichever one you want to do.
I'll double it.
Okay.
Oh, that's a 10.
Nice.
So that's 20 plus. Hold on, where's my character sheet? Always forget the fucking.
Is anybody
damage.
picturing Ralph saying, "I'm in danger"?
So that'd be 24 points of damage.
Crocodiles are bad. How much?
24 points of damage.
Ooh, Jesus. All right.
Alright. Another one, another stab. That was good. 16 plus 8 would be at hit, maybe?
Yeah, that definitely hits.
Alright. I can reroll that, 'cause that's a 2. That's better. 12 points of slashing damage. How's he looking?
Well, you're stabbing him lying on the ground, but I mean, he's still alive, if that's what you're asking.
Bonus action, smack him
Okay.
with the thing bomb.
Okay.
17 plus 8. I think that hits.
Definitely.
That's a D4. So 4 plus 4 is 8 points of bludgeoning damage. How about now?
Nope, still up.
Action surge.
Woo! Okay.
That's another. That's a 20.
Oh my
Wow.
goodness.
Nice.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, that was 2 natural 20. Okay. 7 times 7 is 14. Plus 4 is 18. 18 points of slashing damage.
Nice.
I think I get more attacks because actually it's been a while.
Yep.
So
still got
another
one more,
three.
yep.
Wow.
One more in there.
Your entire attack action.
Yeah, so 16 again plus 8. So that probably hits again.
It does.
Reroll that. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 points of slashing damage.
Whew. Jesus, criminalities.
I mean, I really don't like red buzzards, and he is one.
So as Styx comes kind of like almost slide stepping in behind him and just starts slashing down to the ground, you see the blue flames just as he continues to swipe. You take that opportunity to flip your glaive around and just stab once right into you believe to be like somewhere up in like the midsection area, like the love handles. You just slice right into it for that first attack. You stab down again into the same spot. You use your this internal surge of energy. Just you Styx, as you look over, you could swear you see Jill's eyes almost like coalesce over to this red crimson color as the rage just continues. The animal instincts almost take over to just continue to stab down. Another critical hit into the other side. I mean, he's super bloody. Jesus Christ. I don't even know how much damage that was, but it was a lot. Over 100?
right.
No, it wasn't 100. Pretty
No,
close.
it was 24 plus 18 plus the other 2 attacks, which would be.
I don't know. It was like 8 attacks. That's all I know.
It-
That's all
That
I
was
know.
4. It was 4. Plus one other one.
Mhm. Okay. Is that your turn? Are you done?
I don't have anything else.
Okay.
I don't think I have anything else. I can move, but I don't
Double
want
active
to move.
search.
Fair enough.
I don't have 2 active searches.
Fair enough. Okay.
Yet.
So as he's lying there on the ground, he is going to obviously getting stabbed multiple times. In the heat of the moment, you see him say, "Oh, nope, see ya." And
If he's casting a spell, I'm gonna counterspell.
all right, can you see
Yes.
him among all
Yes.
those people?
He's lying on the ground, so technically, yeah, he'd have to be on the ground casting a spell.
And I've got my shield to do the one counter spell.
That you can probably do. I don't know if you'd be able to see him too well.
I do have a passive of 21.
Technically, Jin is small.
Passive is not for in combat, I don't think.
No.
When I
I'll
get to
let
use
you
counterspell,
roll a
should
perception to see if you can see him.
be- Okay, cool.
Because the spell that he's casting is also verbal, so to be able to...
Plus 11, so 27.
27?
Oh.
I almost slam my shield in his face with his casting.
Okay, so a double counter. All right. Fair enough.
Is it under 3rd level?
Is it under 4th level?
The first spell that he says see ya. Yeah. So that would be negated.
Okay.
All right. As he goes to cast the spell, it starts to fizzle out, and he starts to look very worried about his situation.
I mean,
That was his bonus.
reasonably.
action to do that. Let's see. What does this do? Oh, it's just 1? Alright, I'm not doing it then. Let's go with... What's that? Instantaneous. Okay, cool. Let's do that. So as he's lying there on the ground, he says, "No, nope. See ya!" And you do start to see him start to fizzle out. Some of you might know what that spell is. As he starts to almost turn into a misted, ghosty smoke kind of apparition, so as he's about to poof out. We'll say that Volt's counterspell, seeing it from across the way, negates it. And he looks around very... Okay, nope. Fuck this, I'm out! And you're going to do counterspell as well?
Yep.
Okay.
Well, if he casted a level spell as the first one, he can only do a cantrip as an action.
Oh.
Not if he doesn't cast it.
It's still cast. I'm just stopping the... You would still use the spell slot.
I'm not too sure about that, but we'll look it up quick.
Got too much shit to deal with people. It's just unfair. Most of the time. Like, geez Louise.
Yeah, see, I'm under the interpretation that
Sage Advice says yes.
Yes, which way?
Yes, that if the spell is still counted. Because you're casting the spell, the other person's just stopping the effect from happening. But the spell slot was still
I would think
used.
it'd be the opposite, because, like, you're in the process of casting it, but since it's stopped,
The energy is still expended. You spend the spell slot.
Yeah.
Because if not, you counterspell a 9th level spell, that person still has a 9th level spell slot. That'd be ridiculous.
You know, I'm not opposed to the spell slot being taken away, but in terms of, like, you casting a spell, it's almost like saying, alright, well, let's look up...
Well, if you used an action to cast, like, teleport, and someone counterspelled it, you don't have an action anymore.
Alright. One last thing. We'll look up one last thing real quick.
Okay.
Just bear with me here 1 second, guys.
Okay. I'm just... Oof. This poor dwarf. I assume he was a wizard?
Yeah, Cody from the Beyond is saying the same thing.
Yeah.
Cody from the Beyond?
Yeah.
Hey, Cody!
This poor spellcaster.
Spell slots. Alright, I'm not going to take up too much time, so we'll just go with it. Okay. Alright, so let me see here. That negates what I was going to do then.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. Alright, so I gotta bring this back up. Hold on.
Just have too many people with counterspell. Like 2 people.
I don't think I have counterspell. I need counterspell though. That's
It's okay, we'll just get some Rings of Story and I'll just start putting counter spells in everyone's pocket.
Okay.
You get this one, and you get this one. We'll give Percy a bulleted counterspell.
Yes. Oh my god, it's perfect.
Okay, that's fine. We'll just do that.
It's just duct tape that hits their mouth.
He will
Alright,
use
what's
his
he do?
action to disengage from the situation and start to run. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh god,
Oh, God.
he got big.
Do you have Sentinel?
5.
I do have Sentinel.
Then you can hit him still.
You can try.
Yeah, hold on. Let me just put that up just to be sure.
Yep, you can
Yep,
try to
you
stop
ignore
him.
you ignore disengage.
Alright, so it's just a straight roll. 10 plus 8.
That will hit.
So he goes
This-
back. Get
This
back
poor
where you
man.
can. Counterspelled.
Poor
then his
man,
then his legs got counterspelled.
His legs got counterspelled.
8 points of damage.
Nice.
And he's stuck there. I just stab him in the leg as he tries to run away.
Okay. As he starts to run away and you stab him in the leg, you actually kind of stab down in towards like the Achilles heel kind of area. So as he starts to run, he kind of almost trips again. Doesn't fall prone, but he does start to stand up and start to run for it. As he's looking around, you'll see him put his hands up in a yield sort of position. But that'll take it over to Jin.
I think you may have made the smart choice for once. And I'm going to use my action to grapple him and put his hands behind his back, and if he's going to comply.
Hmm.
Yeah, you get the idea that he's giving himself up.
Okay. Behind his back, and I will wrap his hands in a belt.
Alright, cool. So as you start to do that, you'll hear him say, "Alright, well, you have seen all your own funerals, just letting you know, but I'll yield."
I think these boys don't really care for your being associated with the buzzards.
Just eating some beef jerky, and all of a sudden everyone starts stabbing me, so it's alright. He's like bleeding out from beneath the robe. Just standing there in his own pool of dwarven blood.
Sorry, I'm trying to
Do you do
think of
anything else?
what.
No, once he's bound, Jin's done. Like he's doing what he can. He doesn't know how bad this situation is yet.
It's bad. Okay. Is you gonna do anything else? I'm gonna let everyone go through this initiative order since we rolled it.
Yeah, please. I need to think of what I'm doing because I need to know what Jill will do, and
Fair enough.
it's gonna be bad because I'm probably still gonna attack him.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Ilona, you're up.
Oh boy.
You are on the other side of the cavern over here, but again, as I mentioned to you before, you would have still heard a lot of commotion before, especially when the
There was an explosion.
acid electric fucking shockwave went off all of 10 seconds ago.
Okay.
Big explosion.
I'll move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. If I get here, I can still see him kind of around the corner, right? Especially since he's being grappled.
Yeah, I'll say so.
Okay. Well, then I will just prepare to attack him if he does something stupid.
Define stupid.
If he tries to
That's a very broad term.
That is a very broad term.
I mean, if he tries to make an escape, if he tries to cast a spell, if he starts smart talking too much,
Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a little better. All right, got it. Just want to make sure I knew what your definition of stupid was.
And then Misfit is going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He's just going to move here. He can't really do much.
And Frey's just gonna hang out because no one even knows how to play Frey.
I know how to play Frey.
Yeah, it's a paladin.
I meant character-wise, but
Do you have
Oh.
spell slots? If yes, cast Smite.
Okay. Percy's up.
Is the dwarf way over here, or did we drag him back?
He started to make a run for it, but Geo Sentinel attack made his. He didn't go anywhere.
Do I hear any sign that somebody is on their way? Will be here soon.
I'm sorry. What was your question?
Do I hear any indication that someone's going to be here soon, on their way?
Oh,
Do we have company?
Yeah, this was in the beginning of when he said it's going to take a little while through the course of conversation, but as of right now, no, you don't hear anything coming down the hallway this way.
I think we should reposition ourselves to something a bit more advantageous. That's it.
Okay. That'll take us over to Volt.
Yeah, we should definitely either hide him, because I don't know if he's gonna live long if Jill's here. Kayla, maybe he could test out your door for us.
Who's Kayla?
Oh crap, Alona, what did I say?
said her real name.
I was looking at Cody's little area.
I mean, whoever Kayla is, she sounds super nice, but
Yeah, so Alona, I think we could test out your door.
you fools!
Well, the problem is that I don't have a door.
There's a door over here.
Wait, where? Does it have a lock in it?
You can go look.
I'll go look. Does it have a lock in it?
It does.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I'll unlock it
Okay,
with my special key.
okay.
Oh, I thought you were talking. I was talking about your portal door.
What portal door?
The one with the
your
bucket of
sticker.
water.
Yeah, your sticker door.
Cuckoo, that's not
Oh,
me
from
saying
the
that, yeah.
robe?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I haven't had the time or resources to fold the door back into a cloth to put on my quilt or my coat, so it's just
Where is
I need
that
a real door. So I'll just use the trick key and unlock the door. All right, throw him in.
What do you mean throw him in? Where am I going? What is this? What is this room?
You're going in timeout.
Throw him in.
Oh, actually, is Bob and Dennis in there?
Oh,
Is that
Perhaps-
is that where you put them?
That's where we put them.
I thought we put them in there, but then I thought we left them with the professor.
No,
we
We brought them with us when we left the town. Because we need to be able to remove the control bolts and the recorder and get them back to normal.
Right. Well, Bob and Dennis, you can just come out here for a while.
No, wait.
Um,
Don't do that.
Bob and Dennis, perhaps they should watch our guest in there.
I don't think that he can fit in there with two very
That is
large
actually fair.
They can hug
warforged.
him.
It is a small closet.
They can
Mhm.
hug him. It's fine. He doesn't have to be comfortable.
It comes to my turn. It'd probably be
How big of a space is it, Kyle?
Oh,
Okay,
that's
also, by the way, I'm pretty sure all of this is just in our heads. The bond's still up.
Yeah.
So we're all just looking at each other. He's just sitting there on the ground.
Right, just I'll just bleed out here then. It's fine.
Oh gosh.
Oh, fine, you big
Kyle-
baby.
How big is their closet space?
It's I mean, it's a little bigger than your typical closet. I mean, you can walk into it. If you recall, Lincoln's been put in time out there before to sleep it off for the night. So, I mean, you can
We
fit
can squeeze
a
them in.
decent amount in there.
Okay.
If you want
Okay.
to
He's
say
a
the dwarf,
dwarf.
with a dwarf in there with the warforged, yeah, I mean, it'd be a tight space, but
Yeah, no, you put him in first, then you have the Warforged stand on him.
I was thinking one on each
sounds-
side.
Here, just get in, and I'll push him in. Does a bucket of water fall on his head?
yeah, actually, yeah, it would. So,
And then I want to grab the bucket and check in it. Is there anything in it?
roll investigation.
Another bucket.
This is seriously like the worst day of my life. Just letting everyone know.
Well, you should have thought of that before you tried to screw us over.
I didn't try to screw anyone over. What are you talking about? I did everything you asked me to do. Now I'm all wet and dying. Thank you so much.
Oh, please. You're not as good of a whisperer as you think you are. I saw you talking to someone.
Harley.
Harley, that's her name. Don't play dumb. You're not good at it. Well, you're just good at
Well,
being
you're
dumb.
really good at being dumb, yeah.
I rolled a 19 on
Playing
my
is totally
investigation check.
Ooh. Okay.
Another bucket.
Slightly smaller bucket within the
Yeah,
bucket.
inside the bucket. And that has
God,
water
so
in it
cute.
as well.
Anyway, I'm going by initiative, but if we're not, I was probably gonna stab the dwarf.
Okay,
That's
so
why I wanted to hide it
that was
before
a
you get the
lot. That
chance
was a
to.
lot going on there. So yeah, we'll come out of initiative here that everyone's kind of doing things, but yeah, I mean, if you are more than welcome to stab him as they're walking him over to the door and having this conversation.
Well, I mean, I'm still connected to you mentally, so you'd start to hear me say stab, and I'm gonna start walking over to stab him.
No, Jill.
Jill,
He is more valuable alive.
I
for
mean,
now.
For now.
I'm gonna have to put up a flaw here. Like, my character flaw is I become blind to reason, so you're gonna have to stop me.
Yeah.
I'm physically stepping between you and him.
Okay.
Just-
I will not. I got bit once. We're not doing that again.
If
I'm gonna-
nothing else, cannon fodder.
Still
Meat shield.
gripping my glaive really heavily. But you have a gun and can shoot me.
Hostage exchange.
I like
Meat
to-
shield. He has other uses for now. You can always stab him later, don't worry.
Hey, Jill, he'll know where the rest of them are. If we keep him alive a little bit longer, we can find more red buzzards and kill even more and then save him for dessert.
He phrased it much better.
Balls over. This feels really good to hurt him, though.
I know,
No,
but
we can do
he
it
is
slower
just
later.
a small fish. You want the big fish.
Plus,
He can lead to the
imagine,
big fish.
imagine how terrified he's going to be just thinking about what it is that you're going to do to him once he's served his purpose.
You have more time to think about how you want to hurt him.
I believe you're assuming he's gonna think about it.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, Bob and Dennis, if he moves, hit him.
Hold him.
No,
Don't.
I said it. No. They're not going to do much. He
Dennis?
is bloody. He's fine.
Alright.
Do not let him leave the room without us.
I relent. I'll just go kick a rock and just stare angrily at that door.
I hope Jill beat up the rock.
All right, well, you all play nice, and I will close the door and I'll lock it again so that it just appears like a normal door.
Yeah, if you open it, it's just opens up into that little entry, that little like kind of makeshift storage area where the pickaxes and the shovels.
I'm just
and...
gonna kind of flip the key and go, and then pocket it.
We're gonna forget about him and he's gonna run out of air.
Yep.
Well, Alona,
I mean, that's fine. Yes.
Out of character, that's what's gonna happen.
That
It's gonna be
actually
funny.
gives me a brilliant idea. Keep a lookout. Let me know if there's anyone coming down. Anyone who's has good eyes. Just, and I'm going to go in the room and I want to set a booby trap.
Oh, that's definitely not me. So I'm just gonna
okay.
get out of her
I
way.
can do that.
I'm going to go off. I'm going to go off.
Everyone's like, all right, the dwarf
I
is dead.
have
All
no-
right, fuck that guy. All right, everyone spread out. And separate.
I have no
split the
idea what's
party.
going on right now.
There's also the body of the tiefling just lying on the floor over there as well.
Yeah. If you
I'm
guys can
wondering-
you guys should move everyone back.
I pick up the dead body of the tiefling and start taking him somewhere else.
Is he dead? Did we kill him?
Yes, I killed him.
Someone
Oh, okay.
killed him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's dead.
Oh, okay.
Do
Oh, yeah.
any of y'all actually make a plan? Did you just kind of do things?
We're
different
really good at
directions?
making up the plan together, separately.
We work well together.
All
Right.
right, by the way, I'm going to use my head of disguise to turn into the dwarf.
Yes.
Okay.
Alright. So I'll
I'm just
pick up
going
this
sneaky.
dead tiefling and put him over here, I guess, since that's
I
out of
made
the
sure I
way.
did it away from Jill. I didn't get stabbed.
Did I see you transform? I hope
Nope,
I did.
that's why I walked away first. But we can still talk in our heads. So in my head, I'll be like, Jill, I look like the dwarf. He's still in the closet.
Okay, because I do have object permanence. I am dumb, but I do have object permanence.
Yeah.
Anyway. Yeah. Anyway, I'll pick up that guy, move him over here, blah blah blah, and I'll stab him a bunch.
You want to move him over here and stab him a bunch. Got it. Okay.
Yeah. Stab.
I guess
Stab.
I'll go with the lookout crew.
Okay.
Stab.
Does anyone go with Jill, or is he just over here?
I don't think
He's
there's-
got some aggression to work out. We're just gonna let him do that in private.
Yeah.
Frey can keep an eye on him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still here?
Frey.
Yeah,
Um,
Frey's still here.
Do we know that?
Yeah, is
Alright.
Frey still here?
Mm-hmm.
Just watches me stab a man, silent, contemplating his own problems about how his dad killed his girlfriend. Or his friend who was a girl. There it is. Ah,
Back up a little
Yeah.
You're
bit. We're
casting
not, like,
Identify on the coin?
Yeah.
Okay. 10-minute cast, or just going to flop it out there?
Yeah, 10-minute.
Okay.
I backed away, so you can
I'll
put
tell you
stuff
what
there in
happens
the
in 10
corner.
minutes. All right,
Okay, that's
so
fine.
just so I got this straight now that everyone's got this figured out, the doctor and Styx are going to wait at the
And-
door
And Volt with
And
the
Volt?
as a dwarf.
as the dwarf, or going down the hall, or just standing
I think
at the
we're
hall?
we're just waiting. I think we're waiting close enough. We're just gonna go all the way down.
I'm going off a bit further to like past this area into the next area. I'm going to stealth ahead to keep a lookout.
Okay.
And I got a 22 on my stealthy stuff.
Okay. So that puts. Oh. There we go. All right. So this. Nope, that didn't do it. Gosh dang it! Just do what I'm asking you to do. Nope, that's not doing it either. Anyway, all right, we'll come back to that in a second. All right. So Styx goes down the other hallway. Volts as the dwarf and Jin are just standing at the door. Jill is over stabbing a dead guy. Alona's casting
Maybe kick him a few
Identify.
times.
Maybe kicking him a few times. I got this so far. And Frey is going to watch Jill stab said thing, or is he or just putting him over there because that's where he has won him?
Yeah.
I'm
what do you
gonna
guys
on
think?
Jill, making sure he's not
Frey's-
going to.
Yeah, Frey's just making sure that Jill's not going to go too far. Like, he's not going to do anything that whenever Jill, like, snaps out of it, he's going to be like, oh,
You don't
maybe
think
I
he'd stay over here
went
with
too far.
Alona after everything that just happened, just kind of hang out with her, or
See, here's the thing. We're both awkward as hell, and we don't like to confront
is
things,
true.
so I don't think he would. Unless you want him to, and then by all means. I mean, none of us know what to do with Frey right now.
No, he's still
Okay.
He's in the chat. We could have him weigh in.
I asked him. He was like, you guys got to do something with Frey Sue because I'm leaving in 30 minutes. And I was
Okay.
like, well, tell me what to do. He was like, I don't know.
and Percy is putting a booby trap on the door that goes into
in the room.
in the
I
room.
want it so that if somebody goes in, it blows up. I will use several of my grenades for this.
Okay. Okay. Well. Okay. Go ahead and do. You want to do a Tinker's check for that?
Yes.
All right.
Do I get advantage?
Go ahead and roll a Tinker's and a survival. Sounds kind of cool because you're making a trap.
Ooh.
Kind of combo deal. The dice roll.
Sure. Okay. Okay. Let's.
And how many
see.
grenades are you using? I'm a little scared to ask that question.
So I have 5 shrapnel, 6 fire, and 6 lightning. I'm thinking 2 of each.
One of each. Oh, one. Wow,
Ooh.
2. Okay.
Jesus Christ.
We're going
It's
to
gonna be-
bring
it's-
down this entire mine.
All right.
It's gonna be a Skittles bag of pain.
Yeah. Yeah. Couldn't have said
That's
any
the
better
idea.
myself. Yeah.
Because my thought is, if someone asks, where did they go? We say, they're in there. It's kind of the truth. They went through the door.
All right.
So right through that door should be the specific phrasing. That's
Alright.
what you're telling us to use.
I mean,
the
Percy's
key.
got plus in
That's the
deception. so
password.
hopefully. Anyway,
Go ahead. Tinkers and survival.
That one is Tinkers. Yeah, I'm not. And oh my god, they're both single digits.
Awesome.
Okay, so Tinkers is a 10, which is bullshit, and survival is an 8.
All right. And how do you want your trap to look?
So I figure string it out across the room and have it with a just rig up the grenade so when the string pulls from the door opening, then they all just set off.
Okay. Pretty simple string pulls. So you have all the different pull pins connected to the one string. So door opens, pulls all the pins.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. Got it. All right. So you set that up and then very gingerly close the door
Yes.
with an 8 and a 10.
Yes.
Got it. All right. Cool. Six. I'm trying to
The
put you on
dice
this
hate
other
me
map
tonight.
over here, but it's being a little weird. Ever since I got this dynamic lighting thing, it's been a real pain in my ass, and I keep trying to turn it off. And all right, let's see if that does it. Hey, it did it. Okay, I'm learning things, you guys. I'm doing good. All right. So hide areas. Whoop. Turn on fog of war. There we go. Now I did what I wanted to do. All right. So if I drag, if I'm doing this correctly,
On the
here,
bottom of the screen, you'll drag his name onto the little map.
Sticks is going there. Right. So you should see that, right? Sticks, are you on that map now?
Yep, I'm on a different map.
All right. Cool. And then obviously you don't see your friends, and then everyone is back over here. Okay. Cool. And then
Just
Sticks.
one quick thing.
Yeah.
While Jin and Volt are waiting, Jin is gonna start whistling his song for Hope and see if he gets a call back.
Okay. How's that tune go again?
So he's whistling it, so it's using a whistle so it echoes through the cave.
I like it. All right. So after Percy sets up her traps, Geo's over mutilating a body, Ilona's casting Identify, Styx is creepily crawling through the entrance, and Jin is whistling with a copy of the dwarf, right?
Yeah, I'm sitting on the ground eating jerky.
Okay. Ilona, first things first, you cast Identify on the coin. The coin does have some magic to it. When you flip it up in the air, like you're going to flip a coin, it just stays flipping until you grab it. It doesn't, like, come back down. Just, whoop, and just...
Inception.
My God.
Oh, that's pretty fun. I thought that
It's
was
a
pretty
dream.
fun.
I'm low key. I'm obsessed with this, but I feel like. Okay. I'm
So
just
after
gonna
you
keep it
cast
for
it,
now.
you give it a shot. It just
I want to catch it.
catch it. Stops.
Can I like poke it?
If you poke it, ting, 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 ting.
Oh.
Don't throw it up too high. You won't be able to get. All right.
So you could say the coin is flippant with gravity.
Don't give her any more than she needs, man. She's already punning everything else out. She doesn't need help.
I need help. Cody's gone.
right,
Our
so-
pun quote is way down.
So after a little bit of time passes, Styx, you would actually be the first to hear the elevator start to come back down to this level. On the elevator, you will see. Go back over to your. I keep going back and forth here. You will see.
Michael Jackson in the flesh.
Basically, yeah. You will see. Where the heck are they all?
I'll be right back.
Gosh dang it, dude. Let's just do it this way. A little goblin girl, escorted by 4 of those larger rats that you guys had met from before. And actually, Jin, go ahead. Oh, he left. Never mind. We'll just say he did a good performance check. We'll go with it. It's a cave. It's echoey. We're gonna roll with it.
Makes sense.
Can I do it this way? Come on, gosh dang it, doogly doo. There we go. That's what I was looking for. 35. 35. Cool. You see this little, and it's even kind of hard to notice at first, just because of how big these rat creatures are. But you do see, kind of mixed and mingled within there, is this little goblin figure, as they start to just slowly start to walk down this way down the cavern. I don't know if you want to do anything or not, but that's what they're doing.
I was just watching for now because there's supposed to be a woman bringing her down, but I'm gonna wait. Let them get further down the path, and then I might follow.
Okay, cool. Yeah, they'll just keep it on.
So before they arrive, I want to use the telepathy to tell everyone, do not go through that door.
Yeah, if I'm still in range, I'll tell people that she's on the way.
The range on
It doesn't have. It does not have a range.
Yeah, I think
it's forever and always.
It just happens.
In that case, I'll tell them as soon as they come down that there's 4 rats and the girl, but no one else.
Can anyone sense magic on them? Make sure that there's no tricks.
Well, I've still got see invisibility on, so
I'll start ritual casting detect magic.
Okay.
They're going to be done in time?
Probably not.
I mean, I'll kind of like hide back here a little bit so that I can. Well, I'll just frick it. I'll burn a spell slot.
There you go. I love it. There you go.
Hate it. Hate it.
Cool. So after a little bit of time, after Six tells you, I mean, it doesn't take very long. You guys have already traversed down this pathway before. Jin, you will start to hear coming down the hallway a reciprocal of the whistling.
I'm going to keep up the whistle.
Mm-hmm.
Once I'm done stabbing a guy and cool down a bit, I'll start walking back this way.
Okay. It's been about 10 minutes, so you have 10 minutes of stabbing if you want.
I probably threw his body really hard against the wall back there, and then I walked up over here.
Oh, which direction? This way? Like down?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Ha! Just tumble.
And I'll just stand right here.
All right, cool. And after, I'm just gonna move you guys back a little bit, just so I can get everybody in here. Boop. Oh, that was only one of them. That's not what I copy pasted, huh? I won't copy paste all of that. Copy. Yeah.
I will wait to burn a detect magic spell slot. I'll
there we are.
In my mind, I'll tell Styx, let me know when they're about to pass around the corner, and then I'll just immediately pop it right before they pass.
Okay. So as they come down into this corridor here, the first thing you'll see are these 2 larger rat humanoid creatures. Again, with the swords, no shirts or anything, just basic ragtag kind of tunic bottoms to them, and barely even visible within the height of these creatures. You do see this little goblinoid girl who is bound, but just at the hands, not at the mouth or anything like that.
Okay. Hope.
When you say that, you will hear from amongst these different rats in there, Papa! Papa, is that you?
I'm here.
Oh, no. Thank goodness. I thought you never were gonna find me these big old rat bastards. I don't know why. I was just down here to do what you asked me to do, Papa. Papa.
3 Tails went back on things. It's okay. We're gonna deal with them.
And as you guys are talking, you will see the rats look over towards the dwarf sitting there eating jerky.
Wait, the dwarf's in Neverland.
It looks like
it's that good of a disguise.
That's right. That's right. I'm sorry. I forgot that you turned into the. Any magic on any of them?
No. Mm-mm. No magic.
Six didn't see any invisible.
Nope. No invisible people. So am I free to go or what?
What was the tiefling guy name again?
Stifle.
I'll look at the rats and be like, "You guys go get Stifle. He's back there."
Okay. Well, go ahead and make a performance check with advantage.
Performance or disadvantage?
You do
or deception.
No,
Let's do
it's
this.
more performance because you're not really deceiving them. You're trying to.
Well, okay. Well, then it's not as high. Performance plus 4, so a 22. 18 plus 4.
That's still good. In your best Jorvish voice, you
In my
tell
best
them to go-
Jorvish voice.
You tell them to go get Stifle. Where do you send them? Which direction?
I just point to the back of the cave. I'll let them go wander.
The two in the back are like very haphazardly holding on to the goblin's arms, so they don't really feel much of a threat there. But you'll see the front two just kind of scurry off past the two of you. I don't know if anyone's doing anything, but that's where they go.
I meant all 4 of you. Go.
They'll kind of look at each other and.
I don't care. Go.
And they'll all go, all 4 of them. Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
And you'll see.
And then in the bond, they'll be like, "All right, we go. Let's get out of here."
You'll see Hope be like, "Oh, Papa Jin, get this thing off me!" She just
Untire.
She runs
full,
over to you with her
medical
arms.
check.
Yeah, she runs over. Oh yeah, go ahead and roll medicine check. She
Just
comes
making
over,
sure nothing's weird.
She kind of runs over in her little goblin stance. With a 14, a little
hang on.
battered and bruised and things, but nothing. There's no stab wounds or anything like that. Just more or less, you'd figure any sort of like altercation, maybe.
Right. Probably bumps and bruises, but nothing out of the ordinary.
Yeah, you don't really even see any like like a bloody lip or anything. Just kind of mangled up a little bit. Hair's kind of tousled a little bit, that kind of thing.
Would you mind if I actually give you a once over as well? Not for medicinal reasons, but we have encountered others that have planted devices on allies.
Say again?
I want to make sure they didn't plant a device on her that would be for listening or a bomb. They did plan on betraying us.
That point.
You see the rats as they're walking past some of you. They just instinctively kind of smell up into the air and start to go down this way.
I honestly think that we should leave before we do that.
Yeah, no, 100%. I'm going to collapse the gate behind us, so let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Fair enough.
We just
Before
want
we
to-
go up the elevator, I would like, because we
Yeah,
don't know
I mean-
where the trap could be.
Yeah, no, you can definitely do it on the way up, I'd say.
Mhm.
All right, so I guess we start like pushing them out.
Yeah, we'll just go.
As we're going, Jin is like interrogating Hope. All right, tell me what happened. They jump you?
Yeah, well, I did everything you taught me how to do on how to defend myself, and then they're coming down, and there's big smelly rat men, and I just came down here to get the blood iron like you told me to, and then they just jumped me from behind. I'm like, what? I'm down here mining. Can I mind your own business? That's what I told them, and they were like, well, blah blah blah, rats. And they just took me up, and I was with this lady, and then now I'm down here, and I'm just so happy to see you. And she gives you another hug as you guys are kind of walking out.
Jin is basically like hugging / carrying her.
Again, she doesn't seem, like I said, very beat up or anything. A little sluggish or weakish, if you will, just from being goblin napped for the last couple hours. But
Right. They do anything to you?
by the way, who are all of these people? As she's like
Introductions later. We're on a bit of a schedule here.
All right. Well, I mean, let's skedaddle. I want to get out of here as soon as possible. I just want to go home.
Right. Oh, she need to be right back. Jin's gonna take the mining equipment, run over to the blood iron here, and gather just enough to make Jill's leg.
Okay.
If it'll take less than say 5 minutes.
Less than 5 minutes.
I mean, we also did have like a bunch of time down in the mines.
Yeah, if you wanted to gather some from before, there was plenty of ample time, even if you didn't.
There was a time
As
where we
long
all
as-
just sat there.
Yeah.
As long as we've got enough to make Jill's leg, at least worry about the rest later.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, there was a one time you guys almost waited down there for like an hour. I mean, there was plenty of time to
Excellent.
do little miniature things like that. Yeah, not a problem.
All right.
So
Are we leaving?
you don't even have to run over.
Excellent. Skedaddle.
Yep, we're just walking
Even
out.
though I did take the time to make these moves so that you pick them up, but it's fine. It's
Oh,
fine.
look at you.
Don't worry. It's now you have some
Goodness.
blood iron, I guess, or whatever. You know,
I appreciate you, Kyle.
there's some up here and some up. I'll just take it all off because you had an hour, right? Sure, just blood iron there too. Okay, cool. So you guys are making your way out. Did you drop your disguise or whatever?
Nope.
Okay, cool. So, Geo eventually comes around the corner. You pass by the rats. Frey and Alone are standing there. Alone's playing with a nickel or a dime or a quarter or something. Yeah, some sort of piece. And Geo, you see Percy and the dwarf, but he did tell you that he was a dwarf, and Jin and a little goblin girl.
All right, let's get the fuck out of here.
Okay. Fair enough. Anything else you guys want to do while you're in here?
Kill the rat man. I meant what? All right, let's go.
Boop. Okay.
Oh shit.
Send you a message, Kyle. Going up the elevator shaft. Not using the elevator. I'm going to fire my dagger so far up, then spider climb the rest of the way.
Oh. Okay. Yeah. You can do that. While you're up there, go ahead and make an investigation check for the next. That elevator takes you up to the hub.
Yeah, I'm basically just scouting ahead, so see if there's a trap waiting for us up a height.
Fair enough.
Investigation.
So go ahead and roll a stealth and an investigation, actually.
Stealth is 21, and investigation is 22.
Okay. When you spider climb your way up, you're kind of ahead of the group a little bit, and you peer over the side, just kind of looking into that little the hub area. The person who was at the desk is gone, and the rover that Hope had originally come down with is gone as well. The whole hub is actually empty.
Yeah.
That is what
Totally not a trap. Totally.
Yeah, I'll let everybody know that. Yeah, there's totally something going to happen when we get to the top. Just be prepared. It's unsurprisingly empty.
Surprisingly.
Yep.
Is everyone back on the bigger part down here?
Yeah, I just don't have my token.
Like that?
Yeah.
There we are.
Cool.
All right. Well, if Stick says that, I'm gonna look at Hope and be like, "I'm sorry, this is gonna be a little weird, but I'm gonna need you to pretend that your hands are still tied." If they're gonna try to jump us, we have to make this look like we're still making the deal.
She's so cute. I love her token. I just noticed it. She's got pink hair. Oh my god.
I've got the full Hero Forge
All set
snapshot.
up? Yep. Alright, she'll be back here. She will look instinctively up at you, Jin.
It's okay, Hope. These folks are trustworthy.
Alright, but I just got the things off of me. Now I gotta put them
I'm
back
not saying
on
to
again.
actually tie them. I'm just saying look like it's tied.
No.
Well, now
We're
how
gonna
you
do
look-
it.
But now how do you look like
Just
you're tied, but
lightly
you're not
wrap it
really
around,
tied?
and then you just lightly wrap it around. You hold your own hands.
Is there another way out of the mines we can take?
I mean, I
Probably
can
not.
try. I'm just... She puts her hands behind her back.
Yeah, and then we just
Alright.
lightly put the rope around it, she could just wiggle out of it.
Oh. All right. Well, that's not as bad as what they did. This is a lot easier.
Bolt, where exactly are you planning on?
Oh, we're gonna go through the front. If she comes up, I do have a spell that might just get us out of it completely. If not,
where are you collapsing it?
I was thinking right up on this corner where we're at now.
All right, so maybe do that, and let's. I do want to check Hope. Is it for any sort of devices, just to make sure that that's not how they're going to trick us?
Papa, your friends are really weird. They're all checking me and putting me, tying me back up.
I know.
She'll look at you again when she wants to investigate her. Investigator.
Understand something, Hope. These
Gator.
Three Tails have been talking about doing some real nasty stuff with possibly
Yes.
what I've been working on, or possibly with whatever made those rat folk. And we'll make sure they didn't do anything to you.
All right. I mean, if you trust them, that's fine. Go ahead, ma'am.
I'm Pessy, by the way, as I say as I start looking her over.
Okay.
We are doing this like in the elevator, right?
Investigation.
Yeah, I think we're at this entrance. I'm going to collapse back here.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna try to get everybody to move out of it because I'm sure those rat things are like right behind us.
Yeah.
That's so much better. 24.
24.
Yes.
No, as you give her a once over, you don't find any sort of recording device. You even kind of check, under the, not necessarily going up her shirt, but just kind of like give a little side. It doesn't seem like you can even feel a little bit for any sort of like tubes that that do recordings and things, but
And no bombs, nothing. Okay, cool.
Didn't see the glyph of warning. Anyway.
After everyone gets over here, I'm going to aim for the support beams. This brown one, this one, that one, and just pelt them with magic missiles.
Oh, okay. I'm guessing you guys probably want to skedaddle too then. Okay. Okay. How many magic missiles you sending over here?
We'll do 6. I'll use 2 first levels. So they'll get 2 each.
Oh
God. It's 10 damage per pole.
Maybe that's kind of why she doesn't like it too when you think about it. But anyway, so how much damage does your
10 damage per pole?
10 damage per pole. So as you're shooting out these magic missiles, starting to try to collapse the support beams, it definitely seems like you're weakening them, but they're not broken yet.
I didn't want to use something bigger, but I guess I will. Cool. So they're weakened now?
Yeah.
I'll do a second level shatter.
Okay, yeah. There's no rolls for them, so go ahead and just roll your damage for it.
God. Oh, God. It'd be 18.
Oh, okay. And that goes for every beam.
Yeah, it's a save.
Yep, they failed. Their beams.
Yeah, I would hope so.
What if they
rolled really high
crit
on their
success? Just like holding on strong. Okay. That is
28.
Oh, they're like right on the verge of it.
First, do you have another grenade? I don't want to use another spell slot.
What sort are you looking for?
This I think would be probably your fire, honestly, if they're weak enough.
Would it be possible to set them on fire on a delay without using a grenade?
I throw a javelin at one of the poles.
Or with the acid?
Go ahead and roll to attack the pole, man, with a javelin. Maybe this will help.
16 plus 8, so
yeah, that definitely
a
hits
D6.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
I don't think I can reroll that. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 damage.
Okay, which one are you throwing it at, though?
I will throw it at this one that I can see.
That one? Okay. As they're talking about, so grenade, like fire grenade, or which one you just see Jill right into the sweet spot where you can see the wood actually starting to crack. It only had 2 points left, each of them. But as it does, it just starts to... This one starts to fall over. You see like some of the other support beams. Now that the one is collapsed, you see the other one's... It's a cloud of smoke.
Oh, nicely done, Jill.
You guys are taking too long.
That's fair.
I'm gonna go onto this
All right,
and get
I'll
ready
go
to
here.
go up to the fucking death.
Put Hope next to me.
Gun out, ready to go.
We'll just make a really big thing like that.
Nice.
There.
Nice.
It's caved in with one massive
Perfect.
boulder. All right.
That's our
Oh
good.
no, we left Hope.
Oh no!
Papa! Oh my gosh! I'll jump in the green
Jin
stuff!
Jay would not be leaving Hope behind.
No, she's
Pardon
put her by me.
Excuse me, pardon me.
The deal's still not done yet.
You're a big feller. Looking at Jill.
Yep.
Well, first of all, I mean, if y'all help before we continue, thank you all for helping my papa get with this whole rat bastard situation. And
We're not done yet. Once we get back to your train, then definitely we can talk.
We got some time for introductions at least.
Do we?
Name exchange.
I'm Jill. Are you a red buzzard, by the way?
Oh God.
no, they're terrible. All of them. The Three Tails are all terrible people.
Yep. Okay, you're good.
I see you got some Daddy's handiwork there, as she kind of like tinks on your dwarven leg.
Yeah, it's not the one I wanted, but
It's temporary. Three Tails got in the way of the bloodhound. I needed to make a permanent one.
yeah, trying to kill all those guys maybe.
As she's talking to you, she tinks your dwarven leg with an interesting hand as well. Jen, do you want to describe what her hand looks like?
So her hand is attached to a metal arm that starts from just above the elbow and goes all the way down. The hand, the way the joint is formed, actually seems to almost, I won't say float, but seems like it's barely attached, but it seems to be anchored in some way. On her forearm is a secondary plate that you can see copper coils underneath. And then just where the wrist attaches to the hand, if she bends her hand down, you can see what looks to be a small opening at the base of the wrist with a tiny dart just barely sticking out.
Oh, useful.
And she kind of like tinks on your dwarven leg with her hand. All right. Well, are we going? Are we going up? Do I have to hold my hands behind my back?
Yes.
All right.
Trying to make it look like you're still captured or something.
If you say so, Papa.
No, and I know you could have escaped that at any time. You just didn't have a good opportunity.
Well, yeah, there was just so many of them. Too many. And they smell terrible.
How many do they have?
I mean, where they were keeping me, just where I was at, maybe like 15 of them, maybe?
Alright.
Some lady came and got me and walked me down, and then they walked me down the rest of the way. I haven't seen her before.
Do you remember where you were being kept?
Yeah, just in the main building of the Three Tails. Down in like Center City. It was dark and cold.
This person who had you, what did she look like?
Well, I mean, she had her face covered, so I didn't really get too much, but she was, kind of tallish, not too tall, kind of lean. I don't really get too much in terms of more than that. Dark clothes.
I'm guessing that's Holly.
Sounds like it.
You guys want to go up?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Clickety, 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 clack. And
Wherever we go.
I saw Styx is going to spider climb up the elevator shaft to scout ahead. Got to climb up the ceiling above the elevator shaft to keep a lookout. Okay, cool. Yeah, so Styx, as you climb up and kind of come back around and kind of get like this aerial view, it's the ceilings are, if I mentioned before, they're like 25, 30 feet. Like it does expand a little bit in here, especially for some of the machinery that does come through some of the other tunnels and things. But as you kind of get this aerial view and look down, again, you see that desk, you see the other mine shaft tunnels, and you see the other elevator that leads up to the surface layer. Go ahead and make a perception check while you're up there. See what else you see.
Ooh, 19 plus 4, 23.
As you were up there, again, you're kind of looking around, looking through some of the tunnels to see like what kind of ambush this could be. And you just, barely, by the way, but you barely see a slight pulsing glow from underneath the desk. Just it's very, very light.
Okay.
As if you were standing in front of the desk area or to the side, you wouldn't even see this little pulse.
Oh. Whilst on the ceiling, waiting for them to come up, Acheron, and summon Acheron.
You see, he's got like this kind of like wife beatery tank top on, right? And it says swole, but the OWL is like really big. So even though it says swole, the owl letters are really big. And he goes, oh, you called me mid swole. What's up, boss? This better be important.
I need to go and have a closer look under that table. There's something there. I want to make sure it's not a bomb or something. So go
wait, hold on. You want me to go?
You're an immortal, muscle-bound owl. Go look under the table.
I understand all of that. You want me to go where a bomb could be?
Yes.
And just what? Hug it? You want me to? I can
have a closer look at it, and we'll see if it's an actual like bomb. If it's a radius thing, then when you go near it, it'll probably blow up, and then I'll bring you back to life because you're an immortal, muscle-bound owl.
Okay, you're playing to my ego, which is great. That's
yes,
smart.
You're such a big, strong.
Yeah, I don't know if I could
owl.
take an explosion though. I still
You
have
can.
an owl.
Hey, you got eaten by a giant metal dragon.
Okay,
and
that's
still
fair.
survived.
Okay, yeah, you're right. Okay.
I always forget he's just a muscle-bound owl.
Yeah, he doesn't flap.
Sense.
He just willingly flaps his muscles, and the wind goes around it.
The wind just moves out of his way. That's how he
Yeah.
flies. All right, but not really trying to die today. Was really getting a good sweat on, but
You'll
fine.
not die. You'll be fine.
So you will see. He'll fly down, and he actually does fly like kind of off to the side, out in front, and comes back down around, and kind of maybe like 10 feet behind the desk, and then just like kind of like owl hops in.
And I shall.
And you have a
start looking through
telepathic,
his eyes.
right? Like you guys talk,
Yeah.
you can also telepathically talk. Okay.
Yeah, and I can look through his eyes.
Oh,
Do we
you can
hear
see, you can see
Acheron?
through his eyes. That's right. Okay.
Yep.
Do we hear Acheron through our mental link with Styx, who's also mentally connected to us?
That's up to Kyle.
Yes. I will say yes. That sounds super fun. Yes.
So the
my
first
God.
time,
So
The
all of a
first
sudden,
time
you
everyone
just hear
hears.
Styx having a conversation with this deepened voice. What do you want, boss? I
Oh,
was
God, what is that?
mid-swole.
Styx, who is that?
Like,
Six, what is that?
That's Acheron.
Wait, who are all those people?
And that's what he sounds like.
Yes, it is.
It's not what
Is
I
that the owl?
expected.
Yes, it's the owl.
Oh God.
There's it's
not what
empty
I
up here. The reception desk is empty, but there's some weird glowing light, so he's going to have a closer look.
Alright,
Me and him are going to have a closer look.
this elevator sure takes a while.
Oh, so I've
Oh, I
witnessed
forgot
this
to
now.
hit the
If I
button.
die, this is all your fault. Just okay. Here we go.
I'll testify for you.
Is that the pretty one?
Ma.
The pretty one?
I'm sorry, which of us does he think is the pretty one?
I think
Is
it's
that the
me.
pretty one?
I'm
It depends on
real,
which one
real
he thinks is-
confused right now.
No, this isn't the pretty one. This is Alona.
Oh, Alona, you are pretty.
Okay. Too many voices right now. Let me just concentrate on this possible explosive device while you come up here.
I'm dying for you, pretty lady. Here we go. You just see now. Six is when he starts to hop in towards the desk lighted area. Okay.
Now I have to
does he
know
walk
who
or does he
Acheron has a
use
crush
his-
on.
I was gonna say, I totally picture Alona and Percy exchanging looks like.
Yeah, we're like,
Does he walk or does he use his hands just to walk like a gorilla?
He actually lunges. He like lunge walks to just get leg day in.
Wait, he hops.
Just to get leg day in. He lunges everywhere.
Alright, is there a bomb under the desk?
I got you. Hold on.
It will be when he gets there.
Hold on. I forgot he.
Got the 2 tons of dynamite.
Yeah.
Ooh, I like that. All right, let me. Yeah, you can look through his eyes. Okay, so let me get this over here. Only Sticks will be able to see this, but I want to see.
Oh, we're on the same map.
Yeah,
so it's fine.
we're still on the elevator.
Where are you, Sticks? There you are. Oh, yeah. Nope. Desktop. Nope. Download. Yep. Haha. Womp. So that is what you see under the desk through Acheron's eyes. And that slowly pulsing light source is the top thingy there.
Oh.
Oh. There is no map for the hub. He is just thematically up there. There's no map for the hub.
Oh yeah, there isn't.
Yeah, there's definitely a bomb here.
See, I told you. You want me to peck at this thing? Can I get out of here now?
And can you tell if it's
Hey.
activated by how close someone is, or is there a trigger?
Listen,
Does it look like it's a signal?
I just look at things. I don't know what the hell I'm looking at.
I know,
Yeah,
but Sticks can see through you, correct?
There's dynamite. There's
Can we
glowing
see
electric
through
things.
Sticks?
Well, I'm asking
The
Sticks.
mental bond
Does
of
it,
talking is probably
Yeah.
about as far as you can go here.
does it have some sort of signal, sort of like what is on our Warforged?
That's the one. What?
Possibly. Hey, you're the mechanical people.
What was your question? I'm sorry, I wasn't listening. I was just
Oh no.
listening to you talk. Go ahead, one more time.
I'm trying to work out if it's got a remote receiver. But Styx doesn't know that much.
Oh yeah, here it is. Not. I don't know. It's a big.
I could just get Acro to start pulling cables.
Yeah, Aggro,
Wires.
just poke
no.
all the cables that are different colors.
Out of
No.
You will.
Out of
You will
curiosity.
see. You will see him look like hop back a little bit and look up at you and just flail his wings in the air. Like, are you serious
Yeah.
right now? I'm not just gonna
Out
go
of-
pulling wires.
But you're a
Out of
super
curiosity.
swell.
No, you
Would,
know what? Screw it. Do you want me to do it? I'll do it. I got
No.
balls.
We
Do I? He looks down.
can't tell how large a charge it is.
All right. Well, there's a
That's
Google
too
search.
dangerous.
No, they're birds. They don't have balls.
Can I stop the elevator?
I don't know.
Owls,
I don't know.
balls.
Kyle,
Wait,
can
we're
I
still-
stop the
Why would you
elevator?
Google that?
Did you guys go up? I don't know if anyone actually said we were going up yet. Everyone was just kind of
Okay,
staying
if,
there.
if we're not going up, then if we're staying down. I want to get off and I want to examine the whole elevator for any kind of signal because I'm thinking there could be, once the elevator reaches the top, that's when it blows.
I will help her.
Okay.
I will not.
You want to investigate the mine, the elevator shaft, the cart?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You can both roll investigation individually, or actually, this would actually be more of a tinker check. Are you looking for a tinker? Let me ask you that
A
question.
device.
A device. That would be a tinker check then.
Yeah.
Since we're going to investigatively tinker check for something specific.
Since there's a chance that it's a signal on the bomb.
Mhm.
Okay. Now these are just straight rolls, or are these advantage because
It's
tinkers?
whichever two you want to do. It looks like Ilona already rolled, so go ahead and roll your
I-
tinker check.
Yeah, roll your tinker check. I rolled a 2.
Oh, okay. 14.
Yeah, you can pipe up at any time, Jin. That's up to you, man.
Right. So let me just double check though. Would Jin know this particular bomb, or like what a general a schematic for it, considering his profession?
Oh my god, are you a bomb maker?
That is an
Little
arm
bit.
maker.
He's made everything else.
So
Jin just
would
got cooler.
Share what you know, and Styx can tell you what he sees.
right, Sticks. I
Yeah.
need you to be real specific with me. Do you see a set of wires? One of them's going to be blue, one of them's going to be green, and they're going to be going in opposite sticks. Not you, Sticks dynamite.
I guess that you were from the fuse end of the explosive. Well, I can see several sticks of explosive. There's a green wire and a yellow wire. They're coming out of, looks of it, opposite ends of the sticks.
Right.
There's something that looks like a light bulb in a cage with wires coming out of it.
Does it look like the light bulb is screwed into anything?
This is fucking great, by the way. Continue. I'm sorry. Continue. Go. Keep going.
There's another another smaller machine next to it that's got more. It looks like a casing of some kind. And from this angle, it looks like the light bulb thing is attached to that and attached to the explosives.
Right. So that little light bulb there isn't supposed to be an indication that it's armed. And this particular model, if they're still using it, it's been a while, has a bypass underneath the bulb. If it's disconnected, it should kill the circuit.
Good.
Oh, and let me guess. This is where I come in. That's what I'm going to be doing.
Well, only
get
somebody
to
with a
volunteer
massive
for
amount
this?
of muscles can do that. It's a muscly job, and none of us have those muscles.
All right. He makes a good point. Anyone else before I
I
kill
mean,
myself?
at least nobody that's up there. Because, I mean, maybe Frey, but he's not there.
No, he's definitely more swole than Frey is. Like, Frey doesn't even have a comeback right now.
That's true. He's speechless, as he always is.
I would do a Cody impression, but it's not going to be good.
He's as speechless as he is faceless.
I mean, he has a face under there. I saw it.
What?
Wait, you saw his face?
Wait, what?
Wait, when
Yeah.
did this happen? When did
When I was trying to pull his face off.
you try to pull?
That does make sense.
Let that,
When
let
did this
that come
happen?
around full circle, yeah.
So
Story
I'm
time
gonna do
later.
something just in case. I'm going to start casting Tiny Hut on the elevator, so if it does blow up, we'll at least have a dome of not dying.
Smart.
That won't keep us from falling.
That's a different problem. That's one problem at a time.
I'm gonna go over here. Are they digging through the rubble at this point?
Go ahead and make a perception check while you're over there.
Yeah, because we've been here a while. That's a 3 plus 5, 8.
8? I mean, you don't necessarily hear anything. There's a big rock right here, man.
Oh, it's a giant rock. I thought it was a bunch of rocks.
No, it's a bunch of rocks. I just used one rock for the map, but I mean, yeah, you kind of give a listen just to hear if no digging sounds or anything like that.
All right, I was just checking.
No, you're good. That's a good
'Cause-
check. That's fine.
I'm just gonna go back here and wait.
Okay.
Until we finally go up, because we're so freaking cautious. All right, go.
Wait, hold on. I'm sorry. If we are going to defuse a swarm, isn't this more like dexterous hands than?
No.
Not with this particular exploit.
All right, I trust you. Just do something quick, because I feel like the longer we take, the more they realize that something's going to go wrong, and then the more likely they are to send someone in to see why it went wrong, and the more likely is we're going to die anyway.
Right.
There's the light bulb in the cage. And it's the defuse things at the bottom of this light bulb type thing.
Right. Once the light bulb's out, you'll see a small circuit underneath. You should be able to cut that wire, and it'll turn the thing off.
Okay, I shall give it a try with. Does this thing got a range on it? Like, is it a sensor, or do you know? Can I get a bit closer to it myself?
Well, if it's anything like what they used to use, there's probably a signal going to be sent at some point. It's a trigger.
So I'm gonna start going a bit closer. I want to be about. What's the range on that spell?
Keep in mind, somebody's going to be watching it.
Yeah.
You think it's somebody with a button instead of something on the elevator?
They would have had to have an opportunity to install it, and Hope, I don't suppose you may have seen anybody messing with the elevator?
I mean, off the top of my head, not that I recall. It was really hard to see between all the big ugly rat creatures, but
Well, I suppose if they were to do something, it would have been obvious. So I think the lift might be okay, but that doesn't mean they didn't do something beforehand.
with what I rolled on my history check, Papa, I mean, I just they walked me right to the elevator and we came down. I mean, I don't really recall nothing else.
Okay.
I'm gonna stealth towards it. I'm gonna be about 30 foot away from the desk and the light bulb, and then I'm gonna cast Mage Hand to unscrew the light bulb and have Acheron snip the wire inside.
Okay. All right. So just so we're clear, I'm still doing something
You're doing
dangerous.
Yeah,
Great.
I'm close. If it explodes, it's going to hit me as well. Are you happy now?
Oh, we're in this together. Okay, that
Yes.
makes me feel a little better. All right.
Spiteful.
So am I doing the glowy thingy, or am I doing one of these curly cube fries?
I'm gonna the bulb inside the cage. I'm going to unscrew it, lift it up with Mage Hand. Then you're going to snip the wire that the good doctor told us about underneath it to disable.
Okay, 1 second. 1 second.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Okay, so like which wire? Because you guys are talking like greens and yellows and things. I don't really know which one that means.
Once the bulb's out, what do you see underneath?
There's these two curlicue fry thingies.
I think he's referring to the ones on the sides,
I
right?
just looked up to see if gals are colorblind or not, so he's kind of winging it, literally.
Hey.
I did one! Son of a bitch! There, you happy now? Okay.
The
Oh,
influence
God.
is spreading.
I'm so happy.
Ugh.
So, the bulb gets unscrewed. Looking into the socket where it was screwed in, what does he see?
The owl? Okay. hold
Yes.
on.
What colors does he see?
I guess I should really...
This is gonna be bad.
All right. Here's
This is gonna be
here's
terrible.
Here's what I'm gonna do. Instead of just keep on copying and pasting this like an idiot, let me see if I can just send this to you, Sticks, because that would just be so much easier. Excuse me. That was appropriately great and awesome. Okay.
Boss, I had a big
Only look at the
lunch.
pictures, okay? Don't cheat. All right, but look at the pictures.
Cheat.
If you scroll, you can see some more fun stuff. And if you go to the
Okay.
very bottom, it's super cool because you can kind of move it around.
Do you have a 3D model of this bomb?
Yeah.
Is it from that game?
What?
I am so
Don't
jealous.
Stop talking.
From what?
Don't stop talking.
I love that
No.
game.
Thumbs up,
that's
talking
such a
real
good
well
game.
or something.
What? That's cool.
Good game.
And this is why we're all on watch list.
Just looking up anything as a DM or player, like
Pretty much puts you in that.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that neat though? How it like
That's
I'm not,
cool.
I'm not gonna keep copy pasting. It's just stupid. Let's just do it the easy way.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, I wonder
This
if I
is-
could do this if I bring it over here.
It is weird that I'm trying to base it off of Jin's experience with the bomb, but not able to see the bomb, so I'm winging it too.
Yeah. I can see the bomb, but Sticks is not technically minded this way.
Here, where are we at here? If I come over here, look at that. Oh, you can't really see it. Ah! I didn't mean to do that. Ah! I didn't mean to do that either. Ah!
What is going on right now?
I'm looking
Oh my
at the-
god, Kyle, what did you do?
Nothing. I'm taking it off. You can't. No one's allowed to look. I'm taking it back down. I had it on Twitch. I'm taking it away.
I looked to see if the thing was going to check up all our cameras.
Oh my God.
Screw it. I'll do it later. I'll show you guys after the game's over. Just so you can.
Can we
Okay.
just? I just want to snip a wire. I'm too bad I'm not up there. God damn it. Ah!
What you want to do?
So there's
Wait at the bottom of mine, Jeff, for someone to do something.
there's
God damn it.
that is a light bulb type thing. Yes, that's what we just took. There's the metal case around it. There's two other bulbs.
Didn't know there'd be bomb defusing in D&D today. Did ya?
Oh no!
No.
I'm super
How-
happy there is, though.
How tall is the mine shaft?
The shaft leading up to the next floor.
Yeah.
Okay.
maybe like 150 feet, 200 feet, something like that. It takes a little while for the elevator to go between the
So we should start going?
I believe we should.
Okay.
If we stay down here much longer, they'll just collapse the whole tunnel system on us.
Alright, then let's start heading up.
All right,
We're
there's
sure that
full
the
levers.
elevator will not be the trigger.
2 yellow wires, 2 green wires that are leading into the explosive.
Yeah, I think he's saying underneath the light bulb's going to be a separate wire. It's not green or yellow.
That is my hope, if they are following the same schematics that I was using.
So in other words, you're just cutting out the power source.
Correct. It's a bypass.
Just cut both wires at the exact same time.
I will probably short it out and cause an explosion.
Well,
Oh.
there is a cable going from the yellow cables to this other machine thing that connects the 2 from the explosive. So there's a big machine with a clock on it that's got a cable coming to the explosive, and the yellow wires and the green wires that lead to this light bulb metal doohickey on top of the explosive.
What would happen if you overshocked the light bulb? Would that work too?
Volt, can you just take Jin up there? 'Cause I
Oh,
know
yeah,
some sort
that
of,
wouldn't-
like, just do that. Just do that, so he
that could
can
be a
do
thing.
it.
Yeah, I could have definitely, 100%.
Yeah, just
I'm gonna
do
cast
that.
fly. I'm gonna cast fly and Jin and just send him up.
Okay.
What?
Just think up. Just go ahead.
Sparky? You
Nope, go ahead. Don't think about that now. Just go.
casting
Nope,
spells
nope,
on
just
people.
go.
I'm just gonna go up.
Always ask consent before you cast fly on someone.
Yes.
I guess
No,
I'll
then
just
most
stay
people
down
fall.
here, Papa. All right,
Stay with
bye.
them, Hope.
Want
Can
some
I
jerky?
take my hands out from behind my back now? This is just ridiculous.
It's a lot. Yes.
Yes, no, you can
Yeah,
for now.
yeah,
we'll
you're
we'll
fine.
wait
She
till we're
just takes it
closer to
back
the
out.
top.
I just didn't want someone to be up there and see that you weren't untied and we were just walking
Rubs her
nonchalant.
wrists a little bit. Nah, all right.
I offered her some jerky.
Oh, she'll take it. Yeah, she's hungry. She doesn't
Yeah,
eat for
okay.
a couple hours. Thank you, kindly.
You're welcome.
Are you an alligator or a crocodile? I've been rolling around in my brain here for like last 5 minutes.
Hold on, I need a roll if Shield knows the difference.
Fair enough.
Where's your gator pride?
I don't know.
You don't know? Okay.
He's
You
not
were
from
round snout,
Greenville.
right?
I
You were
rolled
round
it.
snout with your crocodile.
Yeah, I don't know that.
Oh,
I just eat things. I rolled a
Oh.
2 on my intelligence, and
That's
that's like
amazing.
plus nothing. Or maybe plus 1. Let me see.
So you don't know? All right. Well, that's
Nothing. That's
Oh.
plus nothing. And I don't know.
all right. Well, that's odd, but
I'll pull out my zoology book from high school and start flipping the gators.
fair enough.
Just try to find out.
Okay. So who's going up?
Flying up. Jin is going
Just
up.
Jin.
Jin's flying up the
Jin, you got 10 minutes.
the shaft there. Okay, cool.
Right.
So as you fly up, Jin, again you'll come back up into the hub area, and Styx. I mean, do you make your presence known so that Jin knows where you are, kind of thing? Or
Well, he said it was under the desk, so that's
you
where
can,
I'm
you
gonna
can
head.
fly, do you want to fly? You want to fly right over to it?
I'm gonna fly up and over.
Okay.
Basically avoiding any of the viewpoints from the entrances and trying to get to the backside of it as quickly as possible.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a stealth check.
You got this. I believe.
Come
Remind-
on, Jin.
Come on.
Does
Jin.
fly go off of my movement speed or does it just
It's
random?
60 feet.
Okay.
It's fast.
Ooh.
Does he have advantage because he's flying and he's not touching the ground?
I don't know. My fly does a sound when you fly, so
Yeah.
it's pretty loud in the cave.
Actually, do I? No, I don't have anything that grants me advantage because I don't have magic items.
Your friend, your teammates are trying to help you out there. Since you are flying, I will say that it is a little easier to stealth around and such.
I appreciate it.
All right.
Your mercy is appreciated.
Yeah, Well, I mean, yeah, your teammates are saying stuff, so we'll go with it. So as you fly up, and you again, the ceilings are here are 25, 30 feet or so. It's this half cylindrical hemisphere to this domed out area. You kind of stick close to the ceiling, and you look down. You'll see this large owl underneath the desk, just kind of standing around. Looks up at you as it twists it as it twists its neck up towards you, and you can again barely sort of see this very slow pulse of a flash of light as you get up. Again, you didn't see it before as you come up the shaft, but as you go up and over and know specifically what you're looking for, it does become apparent as you go up over top.
Excellent.
And I guess I can show this to you now. What's the easiest way to send it? I guess it'd be Discord, and there you are, and bam.
Right. Okay. Green wire, yellow wire, light bulb, and cage.
If you scroll to the last one, it's pretty fun.
Oh, there's something underneath the dynamite.
It's a giant.
Just gives me the image.
You should be able to move it. If you click the play button, you should be able to move it around.
Yeah.
Oh, I think I had to click I clicked the image and it opened the image instead of the link. Okay. So. Nope, that's not it. There. It gives me the download button.
From the link I just sent you?
Yeah, so
Oh, that's weird.
link you sent, just for the base image. Give me a second. I'll see if I scroll down. Oh, there's the play button.
There you go. Scroll down, press play.
All right.
You should be able to click, move, drag it around.
Yeah.
Okay, so right click to move. Right. So we got time on the bottom, timer on the side.
Sounds like a fun song. Timer on
Yeah.
the bottom, timer on the side.
Dr. N.D. Abel.
And 3.
My clock. Looks like everything's wired to this pattern here. There's our trigger with remote trigger. So if yellow's cut, everything goes. If green is cut, everything goes. However, and I'm gonna slide the clock that is on the bottom out. And I'm going to pull it so that the black wire and right, okay. Black wire, 3 green wires, or the 2 green wires that are attached to that clock are all side by side. Let's see here. If I cut these 3, where's my other wire?
Oh, shit! This is like fun watching him talk. I'm sorry you guys can't look at this, but I'm like watching what they're talking about. I'm sorry.
I could share it from mine so it replaces my camera if you want to.
Sure.
That's fine.
Sure, go
Okay.
ahead. That's fine.
Let's see
Everyone's
if
waiting. Everyone's waiting so patiently to
How
not see
fast
the
is
picture.
Do you have
How fa-
sharing disabled?
Oh, on the Zoom call?
If you do share screen,
Don't do
it'll
that.
just
It's
take
gonna-
over
it's
the
gonna mess
whole
every-
screen.
yeah.
Yeah, it'll take over the
Yeah,
whole
fuck
screen. It won't
everything.
replace the
Oh,
one camera.
it'll screw everything up. Okay, never mind then.
Here, I'll
Um,
do the fun version where I just do this.
No, you're fine.
Alright, we've got 3 light bulbs.
Let us know when we can start moving up the elevator shaft, because it is going to take a while before we can come up
Oh, the
there.
elevator
Come
should
on
be
up.
already going out.
Mm-hmm.
It's already on the way.
Oh, great. Didn't realize it was moving.
Yeah,
So-
as soon as we mentioned it once, Jill hit the switch.
Yeah, I already flipped the switch.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't know when to not push a button.
No, I will press that button because we were taking too long.
I'm done. I'm done with this.
Tired of this cave. Tired of rat people, but we're probably gonna fight more. That is a very interesting bomb that's gonna kill us.
Yes.
Are you? Oh, that's right. So you're going right up next to it. You're not staying back. You're going right up to the bomb.
For now, yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's the thing is Jin has to be able to work with it to be able to disarm it.
Okay. So my apologies.
Okay.
I thought you were staying up. As you get closer to it and you start to inspect it and start to look over some of the wires, you do hear.
Right. Well, on a time limit here. Which one of the clocks is moving?
The one on the main cylinder to the left.
Okay, so that primary cylinder.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Should we just cut that black wire?
if you do that, the charge on top is going to set them off as a fail-safe.
Good fucking luck.
So we got to cut 3 wires at once.
That's why I'm cutting the black wire and these 2 green wires all at the same time, and then simultaneously I'm going to hit the switch on the one on the yellow wire, which should turn off this center charge.
Okay.
It's going to be a tricky cut, but I think I can manage it.
I
do you want-
You're right. I need you to be alive.
Okay. So, do you want me? How about I cut the wires and you do the switch?
I'm going to go ahead and unscrew the 2 bulbs on the side, the 2 tubes, the charge tubes,
Uh-huh.
and I'm going to see if I can unscrew them. Do they move?
They do.
Okay, I'm going to take those out because those are likely the sparks for this electrical circuit. Do I see the light bulb in the center flicker when I do?
No, it does not flicker.
Okay, so that means it's still getting power. There's a gauge here. What's this gauge? It's a pressure canister? Why is it a pressure canister? This is Matt Brain talking now.
No, you're good.
Let's see here. There. So the clock on the bottom has been pulled out to the side to match up to the black.
Uh-huh.
So that should do. Are any of those clocks moving?
The clocks on the side, no.
Okay, it's just the main clock.
Yes, the one on the main cylinder is ticking.
Right.
How many seconds he's got left?
I don't know. He hasn't looked. He just hears ticking.
I'm gonna do something real interesting here.
Okay.
Do it! Do it!
I am going to rip all of the yellow wires from both ends, just straight out of the dynamite. All of the fuses are just going to be removed from the charges. They might spark, but they won't do anything.
Okay.
I'm basically trying to rely on Jin's knowledge here, and I don't have the knowledge. Matt personally does not have the knowledge yet.
No, it's okay. So, for the pull, if you're gonna grab and pull them all at one time, let me get a strength check from you, because you're trying to pull the fuses out.
It's definitely Acheron. It's definitely where he would have sit in.
Yeah. I can use Acheron and I can use Mage Hand to give him a hand. I'm pulling.
Mm-hmm. So you'd have to be right there.
So I can give him a possibly
So the
advantage.
owl sitting next to you as you grab them, he's like, "Oh, okay, we're doing this now. This is what we're doing." Okay.
You're muted, Matt.
Yeah. And there's a Mage Hand as well on the other side.
All
Come
right.
on, please.
Matt, you're muted.
This is it. I had the stream up, so I thought I did unmute on the stream instead of myself.
No worries.
This is it.
As you guys are talking in this moment, the timer on the cylinder next to you, and you start really faint. A really faint timer goes off, and the top to the cylinder starts to slowly rise, all of maybe 2 or 3 inches, and gas.
Hold your breath.
Just starts to spew out the top of it, and now the timers on the sticks are now.
Okay. Wait, can I? No, we're. So wait, we've got a little bit of time. Can I push that canister back down or lift it up?
You can certainly try. You want to push the cylinders
I'm
down
just
or pick it up?
I'm just kind of checking to see how it moves. Is it revealing
Playing with the bomb
canisters of
right now.
gas? Is it revealing canisters of gas, or is it like a vat of something and it's just gassing out?
So the canister, when the timer goes off, there's the top lifts,
Mm-hmm.
and gas starts to come out.
Right. So is it a hollow like pot kind of thing, or is it?
If you want to think of it like
pressure
that, sure.
canisters?
Yeah. No canisters come up and out. The lid just lifts straight up.
Okay.
If that's what you're asking.
I was gonna stick the bomb in the canister. Close it up again. No, I'm gonna stick with the original plan. Rip the electrodes out of the end of the dynamite to kill the connection, so we at least don't have to deal with an explosion. Canister we'll deal with in a moment.
Okay. All right. Go ahead and roll. I did say strength check before. I don't think you're proficient in tinkering, or would have let you do that.
I'm proficient in tinkering.
Oh, you are? Okay, well then you can do that if you'd like to do that instead.
Okay,
He's a
strength-based
doctor,
tinkering.
Kyle.
Well, he's
not a
more
gymnast.
tinkering in the field of people than new age technology bombs. He made old
He
bombs.
makes
Well,
prosthetics.
That was the reason why he has tinkering, is because he makes prosthetics. What stat would you like me to use? Strength?
When we do Tinker's checks, don't I have you guys do Dex with those?
Yeah, it's Dex.
Or
It's your
intelligence.
proficiency bonus. Oh yeah, for Tinkers, I think for Ilona, she has intelligence.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same for me, so it doesn't matter which one I claim to use.
Okay. So there would be a Tinker's check is an intelligence check then. Plus
Okay.
proficiency, plus whatever.
Proficiency, intelligence.
Come on, boy.
Oh goodness, where to begin? Growing up in a bunker alone with only her father and her mechanical dragon, Misfit, Ilona Lewin often felt isolated and alone for the first 24 years of her existence. Forbidden from venturing into the apocalyptic wasteland she was told lay beyond the bunker door, she often dreamed of having her own adventures. After her father left one day and never returned, she had no choice but to leave home and was enthused to discover the world that she thought had been destroyed was so alive. There was so much beauty, so much wonder, so many new friends to meet, and Ilona wasn't going to waste any time. She set off with nothing but her father's coat and her mechanical best friend to find answers to so many of the questions she had. Did bees really have knees? What did the ocean look like? I wonder if there are actually fish larger than dragons, like I've read about. There were so many adventures to be had. So why had her father locked her away and kept her from knowing such a wonderful and magnificent place filled with so many great people? Ilona made friends with anyone she had even half a conversation with, but soon found herself closely bonded with a group of adventurers training to be part of the Glory Hounds, a marvelous guild that she had already accidentally sort of stumbled into, but she is officially a member. Probably. Choosing to stay with these gearhearts, Ilona soon began to learn that this world was not as perfect as she first thought it to be. So many friends in this world would lie and hurt people. There was a darkness to the world that even she couldn't avoid seeing. But never fear, this girl was raised on fairy tales, stories where monsters were always slain, good always triumphs over evil, and the heroes always stand victorious. It's going to take a lot more than evil plots and devious villains to make Ilona, regret ever leaving that bunker.
Freylost Akra has always been a strong-minded sort, even from his early days among the orphans abandoned at the gates of Grimjaw's compound. He was hand-selected to undergo training to become an elite shock trooper under the god, Tyr, to maintain order throughout the known lands. He maintained this reputation during his training, holding a standing record for returning other platoons as lost flags, as well as a record for the most successful captures on training missions and the most, disciplinary paperwork for refusal of orders. He was an excellent shock trooper with a bit of a mind of his own, and may have risen high among those of lofty ideals were it not for that day. That fateful day, wherein he was ordered to take part in the summary execution of a small village of reformed criminals for not more than seeking a better life than the one levied upon them by the prisons they had slowly broken free of. You see, while the rest of his squad saw hardened criminals, Freylost saw people trying to make the most of what they had, far away from any who could come to harm for it. While the rest of his squad fell too, Freylost fell away, off into the wilds until he hit a point where he could run no more, drifting off into sleep. In his dreams, he was made an offer, a chance to understand why the world behaved the way it did, why it could be so brutal, so unforgiving, and more importantly, how he could change it. All he need do was step away from his home and squad, and continue seeking power under the guidance of this new force. He awoke with an unfamiliar mask, an unfamiliar guide, and an all too familiar need to take action.
Hello there. name's Gilash Woodtick. My friends call me Jill. I'm a lizard folk, as you can plainly see, and this here is my introduction. I was born in what most Saskans call the Savage Swamplands. I, however, called it home, till I was run out for hunting too much. Ugh, bunch of bull. They were just jealous I was better at hunting than them. Where was I? Oh yeah, left swamp. Yeah, I left the swamp. Eventually found myself in the company of some soft-skinned mercs. They needed some muscle. I obliged. Spent a long time with them. Grew fond of them. And then one day, they died. A rival company, the Red Buzzards, thought we were moving in on their turf. So, they killed all of them. Except me. Thought they could make a spectacle of me. So they sent me over to an arena to fight forever till I died. I wasn't happy with this. So, one day, during a really nasty riot, I snuck out and escaped. I got nicked on the way out though, so had to lay low for a few months while that healed. Eventually, when I was good and ready, I heard rumors of a new merc company opening up in Azeros, so I made my way there to hide myself among them, gather some strength and information, so I can kill me some red buzzards. And that's how I met the Glory Hounds.
Oh, hi. I was told to introduce myself. I'm Voltau, a 15-year-old storm chaser. My friends call me Volt. I got the nickname because I like storms. I know, shocking, right? Did I get that pun right? Is that okay? Is that good? Okay, good. Well, I'm from a small island named Akari in the Sea of Radiance. My home is known for elementals fighting off the coast every 10 years. I was on the beach for one of these fights, watching a giant snake made of clouds fighting a water elemental. After that, I was hooked. It made me want to become a storm chaser. So I headed to the mainland to see if I could find any other storms that aren't on my island. Some people tell me I get excited when I talk about storms, but what can I say? They're so cool. I really hope that I can find other people who like storms. Yeah, like crazy storms, like when the wind blows from a cold to a hot and makes a tornado that can destroy an entire village by just going through it. Wait, we're out of time? No, but it was just getting good.
Styx ain't had the easiest of lives, but what he has lived through has made him the goblin he is today. He was born and raised in this tiny village situated in the forest that surrounds the Shadowvale Mountains. Life was peaceful until the night the heroes came to visit and threw his life into darkness. Alone and afraid in a world he didn't understand, he sought shelter in the only place he could find, the ruins he had heard about as a child buried deep within the Shadowvale Mountain. Just one problem with that: the ruins weren't empty. The years passed filled with pain, fear and solitude until he was rescued by his now closest friend Kylar. This fateful day would change Styx's life forever. He was no longer alone in the world. He had friends, he had a family, he had a cause to fight for. Styx is now a blood hunter and a member of the Claret Order, those who fight against the darkness and the things that would use the darkness as a weapon. His training now complete, he has decided to travel and expand his knowledge of the world and the secrets it hides. Eventually, his travels led him to Lower Azero and the guild hall of the Glory Hounds. Little did Styx know that this one act of accepting work would have such a big impact on his life. Styx now has some new comrades and new friends to explore the world with, and new ways to look at the world. He has found a talent for magic he didn't know about, and through this magic, his familiar, Acheron. The shadows of his past are once again looming behind Styx, but Styx knows he has friends to help him. He ain't alone anymore, and he ain't afraid anymore. He's still the same goblin he's always been, but one thing he knows for sure. It's true what they say, mate. What don't kill you can scar you for life. But the drink helps.
Persephone Sharonford Vanderoth Kearney de Renard III, fourth child of Viscount Zephyros de Renard, daughter of the House of Blades. At your service. But don't let my good breeding fool you. My family not only rules Theros with the other 3 houses, but we also control its military. As a child, instead of playing with dolls and learning how to arrange flowers, like my sisters, I studied combat and tactics with my brothers, and I was rather good at it. Then I discovered engineering and constructed my first firearm, Requiem. Life was going well, until I overheard my parents discussing an arranged marriage for me. Having already been thoroughly disillusioned about the bliss that is usually associated with marriage, I did the only thing I could. Claimed I was going for a long visit with Great Aunt Rosalind in Upper Azeros, took the longer route by land, and remained in Lower Azeros instead. I calculated it would be around 2 months before anyone showed up looking for me, by which time I would be long gone, a false name hiding my trail. Unfortunately, I miscalculated. Far too soon I heard that my eldest sister, Calypso, was in town looking for me. My miscalculation, father's choice and agent, and the sudden discovery that a band of thugs have been seeking to kidnap Calypso left me less than ecstatic. I had little choice but to reveal my identity to my new allies, and escort my sister back to the safety of our estate in Imbric, hopefully drawing out the brigands in the process. So far, things are going about as well as everything else lately.
Just there we go. Okay, here we go.
Oh
That's not
no!
terrible.
Okay. Okay. Okie dokie. Let me. Oh god, dude.
I'm trying to see if I had these No, I wouldn't have had them expertised.
Okay. So, the only thing I'll say right now is that it's not as bad as what it could have been.
Okay.
That's
But
good.
it's still going to be kind of bad.
Okay.
That's not good.
So, as you're fiddling around with this, Styx, you're like 30 feet back or so, kind of back off to the wall. Oh gosh, okay, so I gotta play with the time here. So you guys hit the thing and started to go up.
Yeah, then while he was flying up.
Yeah. While he was... Oh god.
Yeah, I do have Tiny Head up.
Okay. Okay, that might be a good thing. All right, so Jesus Christ. Okay, I love it.
D&D.
D&D, man. Okay, I don't know if it's gonna shield you from a blast, but we'll see.
Nothing could go into it from the outside unless I willingly let it. So you can't shoot spells. Nothing nature goes into it. So if there was a collapse and I had
can't
Tiny,
penetrate it.
yeah,
Okay,
if I had Tiny Head up and there was a collapse, we're in a hut.
Cool. All right. So as you fly up and start to fart around with this bomb, right towards the end, where pretty much where Jin's about to pull this out, is when you guys are going to get to the top. And Jin, so as the gas starts to come out for all of the matter of seconds, right before you're about to do this, you grab onto both sides of the dynamite and pull. And as you go to pull, you try to pull them both at the same time, just ripping all fuses out at once to, almost kind of like trip the circuit, if you will. If you do it all at once, then it won't recognize that they're all pulled. But as you do, you actually pull one side just a slight bit before the other.
Mm-hmm.
The sticks, you watch as the sparks from the sticks erupt in front of Jin's face. The gas that has started to seep out and spill onto the floor catch ignition with the blast itself, almost exponentially expanding the blast radius from the damage. It's not going to be so bad because it was only open for a couple seconds, but
We'll see. We'll see how it goes.
Gas. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Well, that was knockout gas.
So it
Because then I
opened-
wouldn't be able to run away.
It opened and you pretty much did it right away. All right, so we're gonna take this down a peg.
Do I make a dexterity save?
Maybe. Yeah.
It was point blank. I
figured. I mean, here. I'll say you can make it. I'll say you can make a dex save.
It's okay if I don't. It's fine.
I'm trying to think. Just because, I mean.
Well, he would know that it's about to explode.
You know it's about to blow up. Maybe, possibly.
Yeah.
I'll just say a regular dex save. That's fine. Just a regular old dex saving throw, right? Because you're about to pull this, and it's like one of those things where it's like maybe just instinctively just pull and run just to see if you can get out of any sort of okay. Yeah, we'll go with that. So go
pull and roll.
Pull and roll. Go ahead and make a dex saving throw there for me.
That's pretty okay.
That's pretty good. Okay. All right. Let me go ahead and just roll the damage here.
Please don't kill my doctor.
It's fine.
Akaron's gonna be vaporized either way. He's only got 3 hit points.
That poor owl.
Oh no!
You can poof him out.
Can I tackle the owl and body block him?
Question is, can you tackle the owl? He is pretty much a brick wall.
I mean, the owl is standing right there watching you do this. Like, are you sure this is what? Oh gosh, there's gas coming. Wait, what are you doing? And all this.
I'm
is
just
gonna
gonna
seconds.
I'm gonna dive roll around the owl and just roll away. I will take the full brunt of the damage dealt if I can save the owl. Jin is about saving people.
So between the gas, which again could have been way worse, still pretty bad. Between the gas and the actual explosion itself, okay. So you take 99 points of damage from fire and bludgeoning, basically from the explosion itself.
The thunder damage?
But you do pass, so it would be half of that technically.
47.
Yep.
Seriously, just fuck that out. 40, come back.
49?
Yeah. No, it'd be...
If it's 99, it'd be 48. No, 49.
We were 49. Close. We were close.
Yeah. 49. 99 plus 1 is 100. Half of 100 is 50. Minus 1 more. You know what I mean? Like 49. Somewhere in there. 48, 49. Whichever one you want. So you instinctively you pull and just try to grab onto the owl as this canister explodes out from actually Sticks. You have to make a dex saving throw too, please.
Okay.
Come on, Sticks. I need you to pass this.
Dex save. That is a 16 plus 5, so 21.
Okay.
I think that makes it.
Yep. You would definitely make
I always forget that you're not a rogue.
Yeah.
Always
I know.
forget that you're not a rogue.
you actually take the same amount of damage. This explosion was meant to fill this room. The gas was just to make it really, really bad. So you still take, what did I say before? 99
45.
half.
So
49.
49.
49.
It's 49.5. I calculated it because I wanted to know.
That would have knocked me out. Oof.
So as you see him pull and grab onto your owl, you're just kind of like, oh, he's trying to save my owl, as it just explodes into the room. Oh man. As you guys just come up to the top, but from behind your hut, you see through this invisible barrier this explosion. Explode the desk, explode back towards Sticks. You see Jin kind of tumble and roll out of the way. Papa! Oh my god! What? Ah! You see Hope just start running over towards.
But we're still in the dome. You gotta wait for the explosion to finish.
Make a dex check.
Oh god.
As soon as I come to, I'm going to race towards the dock.
17 plus 0.
Okay, as she starts to run, you just grab onto the back of her collar, and she's just still doing the running man in position place, so she's just trying to run.
Give it a second. Give it a second. After the explosion's done, I'll let go.
Jin's gonna stand up, look around. Well, good news and bad news. Good news, we survived.
Yep.
Bad news is they aren't using the same schematics that they used 10 years ago.
Yeah, not so much.
Yes.
Well,
If the
that's
explosion's
fine,
gone, I'll let her go.
If there were no innovations in 10 years, then they would be more sad than I have given them credit for.
Yeah, well, buzzards aren't always so smart.
Oh,
So-
we've learned that.
Is there anyone coming down the hallway? I assume someone was watching it and someone's pressed the button to activate the bomb. So, is there someone down the hallway coming this way?
So in this hub, there is no hallway. There's just another elevator that goes up. And
Oh, it's an elevator.
And as you
Okay.
look over,
I forgot about that. It's been a while.
If there was anyone in there that they have to save too.
yeah, hold on a second.
I guess they weren't expecting them to just fucking pull the thing off the bomb and explode it early. Is what I'm thinking.
With the explosion, as more of this rubble kind of expands, the entrance to the elevator isn't blocked off entirely, but there is, much like when you collapsed down before, I'm not going to put a giant rock down, but much like before, there is a lot of rubble in between you and the elevator. Your elevator's fine.
Yeah.
As you are like the trouble. Is that trouble with the ball, the dice, and the thingy?
Yes.
Tiny
Yes.
head
Oh,
inside
yeah.
the thingy. Little
Is that
popper.
sorry? No, that's
That's
probably.
No, it's
trouble.
trouble.
That's trouble. Hope will just
Right.
once Volts lets her go, she'll tackle Jin on the ground.
Oh, easy, easy.
Ah, I'm just gonna. Would you stop fiddling around with things you shouldn't be fiddling around with? You crazy old man.
Better me than them.
I mean, I disagree. I need a new leg. I mean, I'm gonna start clearing out the rubble.
Dude, if you just wanted to explode it, I could have just exploded it.
I was hoping to not explode it. It just didn't quite go the way I planned it.
I've seen better explosions.
Right. So
Been
I
better
feel like we should.
explosions.
I feel like we should probably
Thank you.
keep going.
Just before we do, I'm just gonna stop the bleeding here. Yeah.
Can
I'm
I
gonna-
cast a spell on you? Is that okay? Can I do that now?
Yes, you have.
Okay, I'm
my
gonna do cure
permission.
wounds.
Thank you for
You
asking.
have my consent.
But
That'd
I
be
am
7
also going
points.
to patch myself
That's not a
up.
lot.
7 points.
Yeah.
All right, and then I am going to use the healer's kit and patch myself up.
Okay. So as the doctor takes a moment to kind of patch up his, and I mean, again, lots of damage there, but you managed to take a brunt of it as you kind of just managed to just roll out of the way. Your small halfling size, combined with low center of gravity to the ground, the explosion expanded up and outwards, still filling the room. Again, if there was more of that gas that filling into this space, you imagine it could have been much worse. So, for the most part, you just took explosive damage from the dynamite that was triggered to ignite this other gas, this mystery gas from the canister. Is that 7 points of healing?
So that's just the rolled healing, and then I gain a HP equal to my hit dice.
Nice.
Or my maximum number of hit dice. So that healed me for we're in level 9, so it would have been 16
Nice.
points.
That's pretty nice.
Nice.
Is the canister with the gas still whole?
You can go investigate it if you'd like.
I would.
Okay. Yeah, it is blown to smithereens, as they say.
Shit, I was
go
hoping
ahead and
there'd
roll
still be some
investigation.
gas.
You can go ahead and roll investigation, though.
Okay. Don't fuck me.
I'm chugging a potion.
Oh my god.
Chugging a potion.
Natural one.
Blown to smithereens!
So 10.
Yeah. As you try to look for even just any parts of shrapnel from this device, it seems that you look through some of the rubble and rock. It's really hard to find anything that would have, component-wise anyway, made it through that explosion.
I do wish we could have seen it. Oh well.
I mean, I'm sure the doctor has some designs that you might be able to take a look at, but I really think that we should keep going because I'm sure they're going to actually check and gather our bodies and whatnot. So we should probably go.
They might be waiting just
Who
outside.
coughed?
No, I mean, you didn't want to see that up close at all. That was terrifying. I was
Oh,
like,
yeah,
no!
here's your
And he was like,
turkey.
yes! And
They told you to survive.
I did, didn't I? Holy shit!
Jen's gonna hand him back to Sticks. I believe this turkey's yours.
Okay, whoa. Did you
Oh,
say that
God.
out loud or in our minds? I guess it doesn't matter.
Out
Whoa,
loud.
buddy. Hold on. I am a swole owl, okay? Or owl, however you want to say it.
Swowel.
Wow.
Swowl.
Wow.
Wow.
Alright, I'm gonna look at Jin really quick. How do the burn marks look, like pattern wise?
On who?
On Jin.
The pattern of the explosion?
Yeah,
on
like
Jin?
what would it look like if you took the damage?
I'm not sure I'm understanding your question.
Is
What
it
is-
piercing, slashing, or blunt?
Yeah, like so you said he's all like burnt up. I want to copy that pattern into the disguise self of the dwarf.
So it looks like the
Oh,
dwarf
okay.
got hit.
Sure. Just go ahead and roll investigation, since you're going to kind of give it a once over.
Okay.
And then that will determine how your
Natural 20.
matching patterns look. Okay, they look pretty good.
Natural 24, 24.
Okay. Yeah, between the fire of the explosion itself and the bludgeoning from all the damage and yeah, you kind of look it over once. You kind of think you figure it out.
Cool. All right, I'm gonna go up first. Guys, follow me in the elevator. I'm gonna levitate and climb my way up because I don't got the strength to climb stuff. So I'm gonna levitate, but like grab the wall while I'm doing it.
Okay.
Does Volt still look like the dwarf?
Yeah, but now I look at the dwarf that got hit by a bomb.
Okay, I'm gonna turn into Stifle then.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna grab Hope and just fly out.
Oh, that's God.
Oh yeah,
It's-
because you
yeah.
levitated.
All right. Is the elevator not working?
You guys
then?
can take the elevator. I'm gonna go up and climb, so if there's someone up there, we at least have an excuse before you guys get up there.
All right.
Yep.
Yeah, I guess
And I
I'll
would explain
go.
why I have no rat folk either.
I'll go into the elevator and wait for Volt to give me the go ahead to push the button.
Yep. In the elevator too.
Just give me 1 second here. I'm just looking for something. in my
Understood.
notes.
God, I'm gonna have to lie to myself about climbing. Deception of myself. It's literally like being in a
yourself.
pool when you like go on the side of the pool and you like push yourself up from the wall, but you're not actually doing anything.
Yeah.
It's just the water.
Did I not write that down?
Oh no.
Sorry, guys. Just 1 second. Go to. Of course, my writing's terrible. All right. That's cool. I'll wing it. Why not? It's D&D. Okay, cool. So blown up dwarf is going up first, correct?
With a blown up stifle.
Okay. So you're both kind of crawling your way out.
Yeah, so I don't have levitate for both of us. So you're gonna might actually have to climb.
If we tie ourselves together, will you?
Oh, fair.
will that
I don't
be
know.
able to
That's up to Kyle.
help?
Let's look at the spell.
I mean, you
target
can
up to-
drag someone at half movement speed.
Oh, I can't carry. It's like 500 pounds or 1,000 pounds, right?
Yep,
I think it's
that's what I'm
500.
that's what I'm
Okay.
looking at.
Yeah, if you can carry that much, because
Yeah, we just have to get
Percy-
toes to the top, and then we can actually climb.
yeah, because Percy's got the bag of holding, so
Yeah, I'll say
none of
that's,
her.
I'll say that's fine. I
Okay,
mean,
cool.
it's 500 pounds for crying out loud.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, all right. So you guys start to make your way up. Again,
Yeah, and
it's about 152. Both the elevator shafts are relatively similar in terms of distance. So you start to make your way up towards the top, and once you get a
Yeah,
little
right
closer
before
to
we
the
get to the
top-
lip, we'll just climb. Act like we climbed up and then rolled out.
Okay.
Mhm.
Well, I don't know if a person's gonna roll out. I'm gonna roll out. I'm gonna be so dramatic.
Yeah, no, I'm going to minimize talking because I don't think that Percy will be able to imitate a man's voice as well. So
We also did just get hit by a bomb, so we don't know what damage happened.
that's true. So I'm just gonna kind of like wheeze.
Okay.
So the elevator doesn't work?
No,
It
it does. We're letting them go first so that they can see if there's anybody out there.
Mm-hmm.
When they use the elevator?
Well, then it would, because we're gonna act like the elevator didn't work
Okay.
because the
Well,
bombs
yeah.
just go off.
Okay, cool. All right, so as you guys get up to the top, I was trying to look for the name of the guy who let you down there, but apparently I didn't write it down, so that's super fun. So up at
Glasses
the,
guy.
I thought I wrote his name down, but I didn't. I'm just an
I didn't
idiot.
either.
I don't think we asked.
I'll have to go
Elvin.
back- I'll have to go back. What was it?
I don't think
Elvin.
we asked. It was Elvin.
The desk
Yeah,
was a human sat there called Elvin.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
No,
'cause
that was the guy at the desk. I mean, the guy up top. There was a guy up top that you guys down.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't remember that one.
We didn't know
Like
the
a
name.
foreman or something.
Fantastic. We'll just say this because I was gonna do something else, but here's what we're gonna do. All right. So once you get up to the top, you will see Elvin. That'll be who's up at the top. I was gonna put somebody else there, but we're gonna put him there. As you guys climb your way to the top, you'll see him standing there. What happened down there? There was a large explosion. Are you all right? He'll actually grab down for the dwarf's hands first.
I'll get up. Why? Just why?
Why what? I was.
Why would you put a bomb there?
What?
Who
That's a different
told you
question.
that?
What
Who
is
told
happening?
you that?
Now I said a question.
I'm gonna throw you down the shaft.
All right, start at the beginning. Sorry, boss. What?
Who put the bomb under the table?
He'll look at you very confused at that. Lady Harley told us to put it down there. That's why I was told to evacuate.
Where is she?
I'd assume she's back at the headquarters. She's not here. She left a while ago.
All right, you're relieved. Go away from me before I throw you down this hole.
Ooh, make a intimidation check.
I'm good at those two.
With an advantage because you look like a dwarf.
Get out of here.
Dwarves are
That's
very
a natural
scary.
20. So for 24.
Okay, right on. And he'll just take off.
All right, I'll let you guys. You guys can come up.
Smash that button.
Yeah. So like,
What was his name? Oh.
It's Elvin now. There's two Elvins.
Elvin 1 and Elvin 2.
I apologize, guys. I could have sworn I had a guy at the top.
There's Elvin and then there's Alvin. They're just one letter off.
It's
I mean,
Elvin
you had
now.
the guy that took our money to go into the mines.
Yeah, that's what I mean. He has a name.
Guys,
And then there was Elvin.
that was
down,
Elvin.
And then there was Elvin down below in the hub. Anyway, whatever. Fuck it. It doesn't matter. It's fine. Elvin.
I thought Elvin was.
Elvin and Elvin.
Now you're gonna confuse everyone.
It's totally fine. It's fine. It doesn't matter.
Elvin-
We're on our way up in the elevator.
Elvin lets you in. Elvin is there again. Elvin left.
Yeah.
Cool. Boom.
Elvin took our money, then went down and sat at the desk.
Yes.
There you go.
Without
Fixed.
you noticing, which is a
Yes.
Yeah.
And it also
I'll go
plays
back
a
and
bomb.
watch the episode and read my own notes. But anyway, yeah. So he scurries off.
All right, I'll let you guys come up.
All right. Alona presses the
Do
button
I
to go
see
up.
a lady with a mask? Because that's what Hope said she looked like.
Go ahead and make a perception check while you're up there looking around.
17 plus 11, so 28.
Seems like
Alright,
Elvin was the only one up here.
So she tried to kill us. She didn't know who was coming up. She just set up a bomb.
And obviously, she thinks that the dwarf is expendable. Maybe we can get him to turn on her then.
Oh, he's probably dead by now. It's been way more than 10 minutes.
Alona, do you remember your history of your experiments with your closet? How long things can last in there? Remember you practiced with a mouse and things?
Yeah, I don't know. How does a 12 get me?
A
He's
12?
dead.
I think the experiment was over the course of a day.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean that the mouse lasted the whole day.
You don't necessarily remember how long the mouse lasted for, but you do recall at one point you did put Lincoln in there in a drunken stupor and left him in there for a little while.
Yeah.
God, he could have died.
Fine.
He could have.
Well, you know what?
Fuck him. Yeah, whatever.
I mean, I'm not saying that he deserved it, but
He doesn't return by text. Fuck him.
he's
Let him
been kind of an ass lately.
Darling, that's men.
Well, but he didn't used to be like that.
Yeah, men.
No, but he was different.
I start walking towards the doctor's office because
I mean, yeah, we're walking and talking.
I'm going to drop the dwarf's disguise.
Sure.
Yeah.
Will
Do
take.
you want to
as
walk?
well.
Do you want to walk? Okay, cool. Gotcha. All right.
I don't want to
Okay.
draw attention.
Oh, I'm gonna get my crawler. We'll head
Oh
back.
yeah. Is the crawler still there?
It's up top here.
Okay, we'll just sit on that and go.
Cool. Do you want to describe what your howler, your rover looks like?
So,
It's kind of fun.
actually, I have a picture here.
That looks good.
Ooh.
But give me a second. I know I sent it to Kyle.
Looking
So it
for
looks like one of those old like military trucks. But instead of wheels, it's got treads. So it's actually able to crawl off on all terrain.
Oh.
Give me a second here. And it's pulling a trailer, like a box trailer, like what you'd see on a train for coal, behind it that is similar. It has treads on it too. Let me see if I can find that image again, because apparently I did not send it to Kyle.
Oh, yeah, I'm looking. I don't see it.
Nope. I apparently was derelict in my references.
I have hope.
Yep, I went through and looked, and I didn't see it there, so I just need to find it. But so yeah, it's like a classic like old Ford truck kind of thing, where not the like the round nose, but like the original Ford truck. That way with tank treads instead of wheels.
Yeah, you guys want to hop in the old rover there? It's easy enough.
Might as well.
Drive it back.
Yep.
Cool.
I don't think I remember where we're going anyway, so.
Fair enough. As you guys travel back, Hope is very, looking around at you all very, very curiously. She is up in the front with Dad as he drives, but she kind of like looks in the little peephole that, little sliding glass that opens up into the back trailer area. And she kind of like puts her hands on her little her face, her little goblin hands. So how do y'all know my dad? I mean, again, I can't thank y'all enough for helping free me from the rats, but y'all. She kind of looks around all of you. Interesting.
Oh yeah, I'm not a dwarf anymore.
Right. That too.
Yeah.
I got your name. I got your name. Your name's Jill.
Yep.
Yeah,
and
I'm Volt.
Your name's Percy. I remember that one. That's it. That's all I got, though. I don't remember anyone else.
I'm Volt.
Volt.
Hmm.
I like that.
I'm sat on the back of the trailer looking behind us.
Me too!
At the very back trailer eye.
Okay.
The other goblin is Styx, and the young colorful girl is Alona.
Guy with the mask and spray.
Who do you think would be the closest to the goblin in the front? Like, towards...
Me. I want to learn how to drive this thing, and I want it.
All right.
Want it.
She looks over to you, Volt, and she says, very discreetly, in fact, I will make a sleight of hand check to whisper it so that Dad does not hear this.
Would I hear
and
it?
It's a natural one, so everyone hears this.
Hell yeah.
She leans over towards Volt and says, you said that good-looking feller in the back, his name was Styx?
Oh,
yes. Which is very loud that everyone pretty much hears it anyway, but since Styx is facing the opposite direction, I don't know if he makes any visual cues to that, but...
Ilona's
gonna give her a
definitely
side
like,
eye.
I'm gonna like look at Styx and like nudge him.
He might be
just keep a
lookout
lookout.
for you.
Did I not whisper that? Am I still talking about a big
the engine's
voice?
really loud. Yeah, the engine's very loud.
Oh, fair enough. Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, he's all our dads. So that's a little weird.
The dad of the group isn't necessarily our actual dad.
I don't know. I feel like you guys adopted me at this point.
I don't question
Everyone's
it.
family's my family. Yeah.
My daddy Jin's not like me, but whatever makes you family.
Mm-hmm.
True.
Yeah, he's really cool.
But
I just never really seen anyone look like me around here.
Oh.
I believe that's my fault. I'm sorry.
Oh my gosh, you can hear me too.
You're not really whispering.
I thought I've been whispering this whole time.
No.
I'm getting louder as I'm talking. Oh shit! Oh, never mind. She'll just turn back around and face forward.
Calm down.
Her green
It's
skin
okay.
gets more red.
Darker green?
Lighter green?
I don't know. Whatever red and green make together.
Blue?
How
Purple?
Sure.
How-
She gets a
how
little purple in
old
the
is-
cheeks.
how old is Styx and how old is Hope?
Tix says he was like 30.
Yeah, in goblin years he's 30. In human years he's 13.
Yeah, and that's Hope's age. Hope is 13 years old.
Oh, well, that's fine.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep nudging Styx.
Yeah, as she realizes that she's not whispering, she will turn back around and just very embarrassedly stare forward, like almost very still, but like kind of rocking.
Jen's gonna lean over and just be like, "Look, they're coming over to our place. You can make some cookies."
I did not play that cool at all, did I? I was very
You
loud.
did not. It's okay.
Oh my god, me!
I'm gonna stop talking until we get home, and then probably go bury myself under the trailer. So okay, great.
And she says that I look at Ilona.
Or you could just go talk to him.
Sticks
really
at the back of
cool.
the trailer with it. He's pulled out his pipe and he's pulled out a bottle and is going.
Yeah, if he's drinking, it's the best time to go talk to him.
She's just gonna slightly rock back and forth a little bit as they're going.
I'm just gonna kind of lean over to Styx and be like, I mean, do you? I mean, she's obviously said how she feels, well, in terms of first meetings. But
It's been a very long time since I've seen or talked to other goblins. Yeah.
I think it might be nice to try.
We'll see how it goes. Don't start interfering.
I'm not going to interfere.
I can see the look in your eye.
Styx, how would I interfere? I don't even know how these things work. All I've done is read hundreds of romance stories where a dashing man comes and
Exactly.
rescues the beautiful woman.
Exactly.
I mean, you've already got that done.
You're halfway
I'm just
there.
saying.
The report's over.
Let's just go back to the trailer and I'll.
I promise not to interfere, but
Is it more like a train
I
here?
I do want to know what happens.
I'm sure you will know with your little spiders and.
I'm not going to spy on you, Styx. I meant more like you would tell me what happened.
We shall see what happens.
I mean, no, like, details or anything like that. Just, like, you know. Just,
Okay.
like, I just want to, I'm just curious. This will be my first, like, time that I've ever seen it happen in real life, if it happens. So, not that I'm going to, like, watch, like, that
Are you
part.
sure? Because that's kind of where you're going with this conversation.
That's not, I just meant more
For
like the
science!
beginning. I meant more the beginning stages because you see, it's
I'm just gonna start putting my
How
hand.
loud is Alona right now?
I'm not talking loud.
Kyler?
I don't know. How
Yeah,
loud
but
is
Percy
Ilona
keeps
talking right
rejecting
now?
him. I mean, she's trying to talk as quietly as she can, but probably at this point she's getting a little bit flustered and she's not talking super quiet, but she's also talking
Alona,
nonsense.
you're using your head again. We can all hear you. Stop it.
Right.
Oh
so-
yeah, telepathic.
No, but I just meant like in terms of
Nope.
actually the like beginning parts of it, not that part, not
I'm
that
gonna turn
part.
off the telepathic bond.
Thank
Good
you.
call.
I just think
Because her
I've
dad
never,
can hear all this too. So.
Yeah.
I've never, oh, I've never seen it happen. I've only read about it. I've read about falling in love, and it's not. I get the feeling, like most of the stuff that I read in the bunker, that's not exactly how it works. And I thought I knew how it worked, and I thought that maybe at one point that it was something that it doesn't matter really. I'm just more curious to see how it actually plays out because I think I've sort of gotten it wrong.
Possibly. There's a lot of things in storybooks that don't happen. Let's just see how it goes.
Yeah,
We'll
so
go and
that's all right.
heal up and wait for the next disaster to happen. And in the
Okay.
meantime, we can do some talking, get to know the doc a bit more, get to know his daughter a bit more.
Okay.
And kill red buzzards.
And kill red buzzards, obviously.
Yes, from the sounds of it, we're probably going to have to fight most of the town if word gets out.
So, boss, I don't know if you noticed this or not, but I think that little goblin girl is like looking at you.
You know what? No, Acheron, go work out and dismiss Acheron.
Okay, but I mean, all right.
Not having him get involved.
You definitely picturing him just sitting on the side, not getting looked at, but looking between Ilona and Styx.
Like this?
Just looking at the conversation.
With his owl head just back and forth.
Yeah.
Turns it all the way around to see the
Swiveling.
then comes
Yep.
back around again.
Full
His
swivel.
legs are just kicking off the end.
He's got a couple little dumbbells. He's just alternating curls.
That is true. That is
Yep.
that is on point. On him at all times. All right. So
They're
as
his
you guys
weapons.
have these conversations in the rover, you do eventually get back to the good doctor's mini hospital, if you will. As you all go in, I will let you guys pick up your conversations of what you want to do next.
Jin, you did say you had a workshop that I might be able to use.
I do. It's in the next car.
Would you mind?
Yeah, I'll show you. Show you around. See what tools you need.
Cool. Thank you,
Keep
thank
an
you.
eye out for more bombs just in case they wanted to make sure to finish us off.
Yes, ma'am.
Don't call me that.
Doctor guy.
Sorry.
Yes, Jill.
What are we gonna do with my leg?
I need to go make a new batch of material. As soon as that's done, it's gonna take maybe an hour. Should be
Alright.
ready to go.
Any
I'm gonna
type
have to.
make it look like, or
Well, no, that's the problem. Is I need to make you a new leg from scratch. The material I'm using to attach it is what's gonna take the hour. The rest of it's gonna take a little bit. How long do you all have here?
We have time to plan.
We have until the red buzzards find us.
I do think that we should find our guides and get their help in this endeavor as well.
As when you guys first walk in, you will also notice that Hope says, "All right, Daddy. Well, thanks again. I'll be on my roof. Anybody needs to get by." She just runs
Hope,
back.
Hope, before you run off, we do have some guests. Would you mind making some tea?
She'll get like right to the cusp of the curtain. Yeah. All right, Papa. That yeah. Oh. Yep.
Good
that's
go. Thank you.
Great.
Hope, do you want some help?
Now there, you make a friend.
Sure.
Help as well.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go help Hope.
Okay.
Thank you, ladies.
Dix, I need your bike.
All
Okay.
right.
It's sat on guard duty outside right now. I'll turn it back into a bike.
Follow me. Okay. And then she'll escort you back to behind, away from the hospital area of this, back towards the
Okay.
more living accommodations. But
The first car is the hospital. The second car is the workshop. The third car is basically their house. So you would be going through the workshop right now.
Okay, cool.
you'll in the workshop. I mean, you do see. Again, not too big, but again, for a halfling and a goblin, they don't need very big things. But in this workshop, I mean, there are. Go ahead, both of you make perception checks as you walk through.
Oh boy. Oh my god.
Oh boy.
I think we're all going there. Right?
That was
I'm going
good.
to the workshop too.
Thanks.
Jesus. No! I just lost
19.
my lucky d20.
19.
It ran away.
Oh, I rolled a 2.
All right, so Ilona is
Oh, there
just
it is.
ready
There's
to
the
make
one I
some
wanted
tea,
to roll.
apparently. Not really paying attention to too much in the shop, but with a 19, I'll let Jen explain it. Go ahead. What do they see in your
Okay.
workshop?
So most of
It'll
what
let me
Jin
write.
has.
It'll let me write some more notes anyway, so that's fine.
Absolutely. So on the left-hand side are most of the benches and shelves that have various components, actuating cylinders, gears, various bearings, that kind of thing. There are a couple of ready-made prosthetics ranging in various sizes. A small, like child-sized leg, a human-sized arm. One of them looks like the hand is partially connected with a cable. So it's basically just hanging there, and it looks like the mechanism could retract into it. You see a bench that is completely devoted to alchemy. So there's alchemy supplies there. You see a bench that is intended for like maintenance of tools, that kind of thing. On the right-hand side is the sliding door that opens up so that you can load in and load out various cargo, which is where he parked the crawler before you all came in. And you see a couple of various components of prosthetics hanging from the ceiling where it looks like they've been hung up on hooks.
Oh, that's cool. I mean, I don't see any of that, but that is really cool.
You passed through it. I think you do.
Yeah,
Oh, I know
she rolled a 2, so she's like,
yeah.
I'm ready to make some tea. This is gonna be fun.
Yeah, I did. I mean, I'll use this as an opportunity. I did just want to have like a mini conversation with Hope, like as we were walking back. I just wanted to say, I just wanted to let you know that you have a wonderful father.
Oh well, thank you. I mean, I've known him as far back as I can remember. He's always taken care of me, but yeah,
well,
he's the best. He always gives and never asks for anything in return. It's kind of his thing, really.
I just wanted to let you know. I don't know. It's not something that I've seen very often. So,
did you not know your daddy growing up, or parents? I don't mean to pry, but I mean, you are asking.
That's a different sort of tea.
No, I don't think I did know him.
Oh.
I don't think I knew him at all. Anyway, have you ever made biscuits with tea? It's something that I've never made, but I've had them before, and I'd love to watch them be made. And I'll just kind of follow her back into the kitchen and help wherever I can.
Okay.
We're not doing anything. I'm just gonna go make dinner.
Well, you're about to get your leg worked on.
Oh yeah, that's true.
So as you guys follow her back through the workshop into the more like homemade area of this stuff, again, it's nothing too extravagant or lavish, but I mean it for the it's practical. It gets the job done. In the kitchen area, again, rather small for you two, even though you are small in stature for humans and half elves. Again, since they're halfling and goblin, it's almost like a little mini kitchen, if you will, in terms of the the stove and the all the appliances that they use. I mean, biscuits. Yeah, I make a pretty mean biscuit. If that's what I could show you. It's not really all that hard. You want to make some biscuits? All right. What did you mean by different kind of tea? I don't really understand the reference there. What does that mean?
I didn't either.
Did I say something wrong?
I just sort of learned not to question things.
It is a term referring to gossip, and
ooh. I don't think I've ever gossiped before.
Well, it's a personal matter for Alona, and if she's not willing to talk about it.
Oh shit. Okay. Well, no, I'm sorry. All right, but no, fine. We'll make the other tea and biscuits.
I mean, if you want to gossip, I have plenty.
I don't know if I'd be any good at it. Apparently, I tried it just 5 minutes ago, and that was bad. I'm so embarrassed. That was bad.
What are you embarrassed for?
I think all of Scavenger City heard me say what I said about that cute little green fella.
Wait, what cute little green fella? What are you talking about?
Oh, don't play dumb with me. I think everybody heard what I said. I know he heard it.
I don't. We couldn't hear anything that was going on up at the very front. We were all the way in the back. The engine's very loud.
To deception check.
You just hear fucking Bane come in. Oh, hey, I heard the little girl like the goblin.
I did not roll good.
What did you roll?
A 6.
Oh my god, I rolled a 9. Plus 2, 11.
I mean, I guess it was kind of loud, but your Volt feather said I was talking really loud. And you said like, well, the motor's blocking it out. But in all reality, everyone's looking at me all weird when I said what I said. And I'm like, my daddy certainly heard me. And I turned around. I'm still kind of embarrassed.
Yes,
about
but they were all sitting right next to you. I'm sure it's fine. Don't worry about it.
What would be the big deal if anyone heard it?
Yes, so you shouldn't tell someone if you like them. Is that the thing?
Truth be told, I've never really felt like that. Plus, I've never seen anyone that looks like me before to feel that way. There's a lot of weird emotions happening right now. So with biscuits, what you want to start? Wait, hold on.
It's perfectly normal.
Can we talk about someone else's gossip? That maybe I should try someone else's first and then get into mine.
Well, first of all, my parents were kidnapped and I didn't even know it. How about that for gossip?
Well, that sounds terrible.
They were replaced.
And, well, I mean, how long ago was that? Was that when you were little or now or bigger?
Oh,
or
no,
smaller?
that was months ago that they were replaced. I didn't realize it, and then I ran away, and then we came back and figured out that they weren't actually my parents and killed them. One of them was a machine.
She'll look over towards Alona and then back over towards you. Wait, hold on, wait. So your parents were kidnapped, but they weren't really your parents, so you killed them.
Yes.
We are going down is this what you meant by a different cup of tea? Because I really feel like that's... I don't know.
No, so one was some demonic, fiendish thing, and another one was a machine. And they were part of a plot with Wolf. So how's that for gossip?
As you're describing that, you will see her get a little intrigued at the thought of a person being a machine. Wait, so you mean how do you mean your parents were a machine? I don't quite understand.
You want to see him?
What? Sure.
Let's get the biscuits started. And while they're cooking,
this is fun. Is this how gossip works? This is
sort of.
All right. Okay.
At least tinkering gossip.
Because I mean, you saw in my daddy's workshop there. I mean, we deal with mechanical parts, but not a full blown mechanical person. That sounds really cool. Oh, anyway, all right, yeah, no biscuits and tea, and then gossip. Okay, all right, and then you guys can start making tea and biscuits.
While they're cooking, I'm pulling the body out.
During this time, Volts and Jill and Jin and Styx are over in the and Frey are over in the hospital part. Go ahead.
He's really silent today. I don't know why.
He's talking to his dad.
Yep.
I mean,
epic conversation.
he's been through a lot today.
Jin's gonna get Volt set up in the workshop, pull the door open and start get the little hoist strung out and pull the blood iron in so that he can set up a batch, and then bring Jill into the workshop provided there's enough space. Alright, now while I'm getting this set up, what do you want your leg to be like?
Ugh. I just want it to be waterproof and non-encumbersome.
Oh, was that all? That's easy.
I think that's all I really want. Just so it works right. Don't want anything crazy.
Behind Jill. And something that holds food for him.
Oh, I can do that.
He cooks a lot.
Normally, in some of my more convenient pieces, I'll put what's called a smuggler's limb. Just a small compartment, you can store stuff. I could probably add something.
Alright, sounds good.
I'm gonna go back to my corner. I'm gonna take off my armor too, so I'll twist and the armor will just go into my chest and just sit there in a box. And I'm gonna just work.
That's interesting.
Yeah, we made that with explosions, I think.
No, that held the explosion. It was supposed to hold the explosions, so there shouldn't be explosions. You would now see that there's lightning scars all over Volt, like bad
Yeah, he
scars.
exploded a lot. It was very annoying.
Did you get struck by lightning?
Yes. Multiple times.
Oh, that's unlucky.
Oh, well, it was actually kind of lucky. That's how I'm able to do what I can do now.
If it's right by the lightning storm, you don't want to be near him.
Yeah, I would be the storm. I'd be the lightning storm. Yeah.
Right.
It's a long story. Yeah.
That's some of your magic juju stuff, right?
Yes. Do you know what an elemental is?
Are you talking like
fire
and
like a fire elemental, a water elemental? Creature?
I've heard of them. I thought those
one
were
of them
just
is in
stories.
me.
I can remove that for you if you
Oh,
like.
I put it in there. Jill gave me the good advice of eating it, so I did that.
All right, this is getting way outside my comfort zone. I'm just gonna keep unloading the cart and.
All right, I'll be over here.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's all right.
I'm gonna start putting in the battery power to the motorcycle.
Yeah, the robot dog will walk in with sticks, and then I'll put him in the corner, and then it'll turn back into a bike.
All right, now that's cool.
Working on the dog would have scared me.
I have not seen that. What is that?
Yeah, sticks. Yeah, please describe what Jin's seeing here.
Yeah, well, it'll be a large mechanical dog, almost wolf-like, warg-like, and then touch it on the head, and it turns back into a motorbike. It's a spell that, paladins had that really cool thing where they can like summon animals and all that sort of god juju. Well,
woo magic stuff.
Yeah, woo magic stuff. Well, I found a scroll of this spell for summoning steeds, but I ain't a paladin. I ain't that kind of woo magic guy. So between me and Ilona, we changed the spell, and I'll open my spell book. See, it's here. It's written in Infernal.
Right. So more woo magic stuff.
Basically allows me to change my bike into a sentient creature.
I don't feel quite so bad about not knowing about that.
Yep. I can do this stuff. The mechanical stuff is slightly over my head.
Right. So you're cheating. That's okay. No judgment. I'm gonna go start a batch, and Jed is going to go over to the corner where you can see a forge, and close the curtain behind him.
All right.
And it doesn't take long for tea and biscuits to be made. So eventually, Hope and the ladies can come out, and they have a tray of these interesting biscuits that, as you watch Hope whip them up, at the same time that they're baking off to the side, she's making some sort of looks to be some sort of like jam or some sort of fruit type gelatin, if you will. And once the biscuits are done, she actually takes this kind of like ice cream scoop contraption. The other thing you would notice in here, two Tinker ladies, is that everything, some of the appliances here, like the cooking stove and things, again, very much have a fun steampunk kind of vibe to them, but not in terms of stylish. It's, again, more practicality in terms of their function. So a lot of like the steam vents that go like up and out from the oven area up through the kitchen, goes out through the walls. None of the pipes even match. There's like two all different copper colored pipes rummaging through the walls. When she goes over, they actually have like this little fun makeshift sink kind of area with, again, some sort of odd contraption where it's like 3 or 4 pieces of metal that come up to activate instead of like one nice little arching faucet area. So everything in here is, again, functional. Very similar to a lot of the appliances that you actually have in your home kitchen, Percy, but yours are more fine, streamlined, and nice. What did you say?
High end,
correct. There's similar contraptions in here, but even like when when she puts the tea kettle on, it's not so much a tea kettle on a stove. Off to the side, it almost looks like a generic coffee maker that's been modified in a way where when she fills the side contraption up, you see the water come spiral up into another hot cold area. The coals burn this bright red and start to bubble the water in what would be a coffee like a coffee mug, the one that holds all the coffee in it, but it's definitely from some other contraption used to make the tea for this. So it's all these different ramshackle pieces put together to make a functioning appliance, which is kind of fun. And yeah, she'll bring them out, Volt and Sticks, as you guys are working on your bikes. There's tea prepared. There's a whole tray of these biscuits with jam on them. And she'll bring some out to you as well, Jill, as you're kind of sitting there in the waiting room, just kind of kicking your feet up and waiting for the doctor to finish his blood iron. What else is anyone doing? Behind the curtain? Yeah.
Alona, is that guy that I wanted to kill still alive?
I mean, probably. Do you want to let him sit and stew for a little bit longer?
No. I kind of want to kill him.
I don't know how much room we have in here.
Wait. For a bit longer. I do want to see about going to the Kind Traveler or Jolly Tower and finding Lorien and the others and see if we can't recruit them to our cause.
Alright. I'll do that after I get my new leg.
Is there sort of like a... Is there an empty back room or something like that we could use in order for Jill to finally dispose of the inconvenient little grouchy man?
In terms of like doors in here, unless I'm mistaken, everything is pretty much open passage between each of the different train cars, but they are separated by kind of like a ragtag curtain effect, if you will. So there's no like doors anywhere in here besides the main door and the sliding door in the shop, unless I'm mistaken. But I think
okay.
No, you're spot on.
Yeah.
But Jill, I mean, if you really want to, we can always go try to find sort of like an inn or something like that and see if they could just let us borrow a room.
I think Percy wanted to get information out of him. And he's probably already dead because I don't think that room had a lot of oxygen.
I mean, Lincoln was fine in there for like 3 hours.
He actually stayed in there overnight because he was drunk when you came back.
He stayed in there overnight. So, I mean, he should be fine. We'll just handle it before we go to bed.
So somewhere between overnight and a dead mouse and like the 3 days that you left the mouse in there, there's some sort of wiggle room time.
So, I mean, I think we can, we'll check on him before night.
I was going to say, if we need to use a door here at the end somewhere, we can find one, and then just open it, close it again so he's got fresh oxygen.
Yeah, my only worry is that there's a way to contact someone, and we don't want them to be able to then locate him because he's no longer in this extra dimension door that you have. Because at this point, there's been a cave. We've cited that the elven guy has seen him very upset, hurt. So they at least know he's outside. And if he doesn't report back soon, they're going to wonder. But I tried to make it look off he's pissed enough that he wouldn't go right back. But I don't want them to go looking for him. If that makes sense.
Point is, if you want to let him out, then we will. But he should be fine in there for a little bit longer.
All right.
Yeah, let's get your legs sorted, and then we can arrange somewhere to talk to him properly.
I will make sure that he does not die before you're good and ready for him to die, Jill. I promise.
All right. Sounds good.
Could I just sort of borrow one of your work spots back there? I just wanted to sort of clean Misfit up a bit and.
So from behind the curtain, Jin's like, should be the second one from the far wall. You should be able to find what you need there.
Right, thank you. And I'm just going to go to the back with Misfit, and I sent you a message, Kyle.
You did.
Okay. I didn't know if you'd seen it. And I will work on cleaning up Misfit, and then I will just kind of sit on the floor with Misfit in my lap, and I will just sit there like flipping the coin and then catching it again.
What time is it? Like in game?
About this time, between getting to Scavenger City, talking to the doctor, the hour or so process to put on the leg, you guys going down to the caves, doing all the fun stuff that's happened in there so far, and also waiting. Coming back up, it's probably closer to like again, it's really kind of hard to tell because there's no sun in here. Your best barometer, wrong word. Your best thermometer, nope, wrong word. Your best
chronometer.
Yes.
Your best timeometer, sure, whatever.
Chronometer.
Yeah, that's it. Would be Percy with her keen mind ability. So,
or on Jin's wall.
Or on Jin's wall, sure. It's like 5 or 6 o'clock ish somewhere in there.
I think we missed lunch. I'm gonna make lunch.
Yep, while you're waiting for the doc to come back with your leg.
Yep.
Okay. What are you gonna make?
Would have given him a crutch.
Just hanging out in the waiting room, just making some food.
Yeah.
Okay. What do you want to make?
What do I got? I got jerky.
You got lots of jerky.
I think I'll go raid his refrigerator.
Okay. All right. Oh, I mean, the girls do come out with biscuits and tea too. You could certainly have that.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I guess I don't really need to make lunch. We got biscuits.
Sure.
So.
You want to take off your ring?
Yeah.
So it doesn't taste like.
It doesn't taste like sawdust.
Yeah. Sawdust and snot. Yeah. Good call.
Yeah.
Tastes delightful, by the way. For anyone who partakes in the. Oh. By the way, fun fact. Anyone who's all eating a biscuit? Everyone? Cool. Does anyone have in their notes a particular jam from back in the day that was typically baked into pies, but you could also use as a jam?
Cody probably did.
I think Cody has our jam.
I might have written them
after
down.
a certain PC character proclaimed that perhaps instead of only having pies, it would also be profitable to partake in the jam business. May have found its way to Scavenger City. I don't know, but does anyone remember what the strawberry jam did?
Made you hungry.
I'm looking at Nick because that was your character, man. I want to see. Do you remember what it even did?
Oh no, absolutely not. That was so long ago.
There was strawberry. There was chocolate. There was blueberry.
Apple, blueberry, cherry, chocolate.
Mm-hmm.
It was a cherry.
Cherry. Sorry.
Cherry. That gives you +5 temporary hit points.
Cool.
Yay!
Wow.
That'll help when we get ambushed, like right now.
Dragon jams? Is that what it was called? Is that what we went with? Dragon jams?
I don't know.
I think so. I remember the symbol was a dragon head on it.
It was.
God, we haven't been back home in forever.
Yeah.
Home.
Oh man, Jenkins is definitely dead by now.
Who?
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Jenkins.
Oh,
is that the drunk guy?
No, that was the old guy at the cemetery.
Oh, that motherfucker.
Oh yeah.
I hope he's
session
dead.
like 1 and or 2 or something. Bless you, by the way.
God, I hope he passed away quietly because that guy was crazy.
So for Volt, this would be a nice cherry biscuits kind of contraption, almost like a Danish kind of texture to it. But for everyone else, if you've ever partaken in Dragon Jams before, no, Alona too, that's right, would be a very similar cherry jam taste that you would find recognizable.
Fruit Newts, that was the name. I was racking my brain.
Fruit Newts.
Fruit Newts.
Yep.
They're the owner talked like this, and so did his son.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That was session 4.
There you go.
Great.
There's a throwback for everyone. Good times. Good times. Anyway, so with that,
Like 2 years ago.
I'll say for this. How many years ago? Did you say years?
I think it was like 2. Yeah.
Yeah. No, it really is.
Approximately.
Roughly, yeah.
Definitely more than a year.
I think there was a 4th one too. There was cherry, blueberry, chocolate, and
There was like raspberry or something like that.
There was
apple. There was apple.
There was apple, which made you immune to fright for 1 minute. Blueberry, advantage on charisma and ability checks and saving throws. Cherry was a +5. +5 for the temporary hit points for cherry, and chocolate was advantage on con saving throws for 1 minute. And the pies do not stack. They cost 20 gold pieces per pie, and there's 8 slices per pie.
Like he's running the session himself, guys. Look at those notes, dude. Woo! Do you have dates on your notes? How long ago does this have a date on?
It's not dates. It's just session numbers. So each
Holy
that was session number 4.
That's beautiful.
I need to make a character that actually takes notes. Anyway.
It's so easy just playing the character that hits stuff. It's like, I don't need notes, I just hit things. Oh.
Yeah.
You could still take notes irrespective of the character.
Nah.
We went
I hit stuff today. It was a
That's
good
not what my
work,
character
right?
would do.
Session
We went for a
3.
nice picnic that day.
Killed stuff
Episode
today.
4 was 6/6/2018. In our episode titles.
Amazing.
Damn.
What was the title of that episode? Is it still on there?
Oh crap! I gotta go all the way back up.
That's okay.
Day at the beach.
Oh yeah, that's what I
Went for a
thought.
picnic.
And the
That's
next episode
right.
is Tale of the Two Bodies.
That's right.
Good stuff.
2 years.
Going in the way back machine.
So,
Mhm.
as you guys enjoy your kind of Danish, cherry Danish and tea, I'll say, the hour passes, and Jin, you were working on your blood iron contraption, correct?
So while the blood iron is smelting, Jin is now working on the main body of the leg and getting measurements, making sure all the dimensions match, particularly the length and where the joint placement is, just so it actually matches up and he's not hobbling around like he's got a peg leg.
Did you want my dead leg to make accurate measurements?
I don't
think I
know.
still
I've got
have that.
I'll just match it to your other leg. That way, if there was any variance before, it's gone now.
All right.
It's amazing how the human body can adapt to something that it's grown with. It's kind of interesting when you think about it. It's why I don't actually have any prosthetics myself. I can make them do all sorts of crazy things, but the natural body actually does way more amazing things when you think about it.
I mean, I'm not human, so it's fine.
Well, okay. Humanoid or
That's fair, Daddy.
organic.
He's not he doesn't even know what he is, so technically he's not.
That is
Biological.
We'll say organic or biological. Thank you, Percy. Does a
Bless
lot
you.
of amazing things for itself that you can never match with mechanics. A mechanical leg is going to require all sorts of maintenance to make sure that it functions, and if it gets damaged, you have to repair it. Where a natural leg would do that on its own.
I miss my leg.
I'm sure you do. I'm sorry that you lost it. I'm sorry I was not able to reattach it, but I'll hopefully give you something interesting in the meantime.
Well, it's big on saving anyway. Maggots.
We can maybe make your leg into a weapon.
I was just thinking that.
What? Look, I'm making something from scratch here. If there's something you want to add to it, just tell me.
Well, I was thinking something bladed, since I honestly don't trust him with any sort of firearm.
So like a boot knife built into the leg?
Yes.
Or a knee knife or a knee cannon.
Something that can
Knee cannon
be
out.
tucked away
Is-
within the
Daddy, why don't you
mechanism
just
that
show
way.
him the brochure that we put together? I mean, that kind of has everything in there that we do here in the shop. I mean,
There's a
if you could get-
brochure?
If you could get
Brochure?
them the book.
yeah. What? Just 1 second, everybody, and she'll put her tea down.
Not
and
the
we'll-
experimental one. Those haven't been tested yet.
Right.
Definitely
Okay.
that
all
one.
right.
Mhm.
I also want to see the experimental one.
You'll see Hope actually walk over in the waiting room area where the couches and the chairs are. On some of the end tables, there were magazines of sorts and brochures there from before. She'll walk right over there and pick up a little thicker book than the rest of the other pamphlets that were there, and we'll bring it back over to Jin.
So it's like a pamphlet there's like, so you lost your limb.
So
If it doesn't, it should.
Oh shucks.
there's
There's different pamphlets,
Unfortunately, Jin is not a marketing kind of person.
You're
He's very
prosthetic and you.
practical.
Blood iron.
Um,
What's it good for? There's all different kinds of pamphlets.
There's no mention of blood iron, but there is options. It's almost like a menu from a restaurant kind of deal, where it's categorized by the limb that was lost and or which is anybody who is familiar with prosthetics in the open world. One of the things that Jin offers that you will never see anywhere else is internal medicine. So things that like replacing the liver or replacing the lungs or replacing the heart. Those are options that only Jin, at least to Jin's knowledge and to most of the world at large, those are only offered by Jin. And it's because of his work with Blood Iron that he's able to, because to the common folk, most people only know that Blood Iron is poisonous and toxic in the body. But something that Jin does with it makes it stable and able to be used in prosthetics and in pairing it with the body. And the reason why that is because a normal prosthetic would require medication to keep the body from rejecting it. Jin's work with Blood Iron bypasses that, so you don't need to use medication to prevent it.
Haven't been taking that medication, I assume?
You were dosed before we left, and it's good for a day.
Okay. Anyway, I look at the pamphlet, and I can't read, so I just ask someone to help me.
And if you want, Kyle, if you want to share the document.
Yeah.
Because that's got all of the basics. Unless, do you want one without prices, or do you want prices? I'm letting you...
I think prices just be easier.
Okay.
Let's see if I can... I will go find it. You guys can keep talking. I'm just looking. I'm going to go find this brochure here for you.
Okay. So adding a weapon is actually fairly simple, so... I mean... Right. Well, you want something that's hidden, or you want something that's open?
Oh, hidden. That way, if there's ever a time that somebody takes all our weapons, he is not unarmed.
Right. So do you want something that you can detach from the leg and wield, or do you want it built in?
One of both. One of each.
About, given the size of your leg, about the biggest weapon I could store in there is probably going to be a short sword. Unless we do something really weird with collapsible handles, and that's going to take a lot of time. I could just give you the smuggler's compartment, and then you can store whatever you want in there. Up to a certain size. I don't do any of that kind of woo-woo magic, extra-dimensional stuff. It's not for me.
No, Alona could probably enhance that over time.
Well, I mean, I'm not too proud to let somebody else work on my stuff, so perfectly fine. I can make the compartment, and you do whatever you want with it. It's your leg after you leave here.
Alright, let me just take a look at this documentation.
Okay. So the smuggler's limb is for any limb. There's a lot that are, to give you a kind of a rundown of what it is. So all of the externals would be placed on the body somewhere, so they're easily noticeable. All of the internals are obviously inside the body, less noticeable and less easy to damage. And now we go into this awkward silence where everybody's looking at the stuff that I created. And now I have to wait patiently for everybody to give feedback.
The other thing I'll say, too, during the course of that hour, Jin, as you're smelting your blood iron, you will hear coming out of the kitchen where the ladies are making the tea and danishes. You will hear Hope whistling your froggy song.
Every time it's call and response. Every time Jin hears it, it's just reflex. Doesn't matter what he's doing.
So Ilona and Percy, you guys are pretty perceptive. You guys would notice that as you're cooking. Sometimes, okay. One of you is. I won't say who. I'm not going to call anyone out.
Thanks.
Well, now you just did, but sure. Cool.
I've no shame.
Every now and then, as you guys are making the tea and biscuits and everything, she's almost instinctively kind of whistles a little ditty as she's whipping up the batter for the biscuits and things like that. And you hear it kind of echo coming from the workshop area, very, very slight, but you hear it enough. I wanted to add that from before, but forgot. So anyway, fast forward back to now. You guys are looking at the catalog.
While they're looking at the catalog, I have a question.
Sure.
So while I'm off in my back room, I died today. Can I just give myself like a look over and make sure that everything's okay?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not going to make you really even necessarily roll for this, but as you're kind of looking over everything, eventually you would see. You almost don't even notice it at first because you're like, why would you even look there? But you do see that there's a large healed over scar right underneath, kind of like your rib cage area where the sternum meets the under rib cage there. That wasn't there before. And you would also notice on your hands that there's these weird kind of healed over scars. That's about it.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure I was okay.
Yeah.
And then I'm just gonna...
Yeah, you have a pulse, yeah.
Yeah. While I wait for everybody, I'm just gonna keep Misfit on my lap and just kind of like slump over him, and I'll take a little bit of a nap.
You're seeing Misfit kind of gesture over towards little homie dragon.
Yeah.
And you're gonna see the dragon just do like a little flip in the air.
Oh, Misfit and homie, that is so brilliant. I'm so proud of both of you. I'm just gonna...
Yeah, I can't afford any of this.
It just does a flip.
Keep working on more tricks.
They're all cool though.
Yep. All the prices are on there and everything. While you guys are looking over those, as everyone's looking over it, just to wrap everything up here. Over the length of time that the doctor is working, how long do you think you would need to complete everything, Jin? The hour of smelting is done.
Yeah, so additionally building the leg from scratch, or at least various components, he would have had a couple of joints and bearings put together that he can kind of sock together almost like Legos. But given the modification and all of that, it'd probably take an additional hour just for the leg, and then we'll have to do surgery to attach everything because he's got to add that coupler for the leg itself of blood iron.
Is there anything else anyone is doing over the course of that hour, or is everyone just kind of hanging out to their own devices kind of thing?
Yeah,
I'm just hanging out waiting for my leg.
Working on the bike.
Taking a nap.
Taking a nap.
Helping out with the bike.
Hanging out with
the
bike.
Take a short rest.
Helping with the bike. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bubbles is helping too.
Sweet.
He's our welder.
What's a short rest do again? I don't remember.
You get most of your stuff back.
Yeah, for a fighter, yeah. Action surges.
Second wind.
Second wind, yep. And then
I get my dice back? I don't remember.
You don't get
you
dice
can
back.
use a dice.
You can use them though. Yeah, you don't get them back though. Long rest.
I'm at my superiority dice. One sec.
Yeah, I think.
I believe superiority dice do recover on short rest.
I do. I'm putting them back right now.
Yeah, fighters get a lot of stories.
Right now, Jill, just to give you a heads up, I am gonna have to put you under again so we can perform that surgery. I don't need you twitching around while I'm trying to stitch up your veins and all that.
All right.
You folks are real trusting. I appreciate you.
I mean, hey, you punched some guys for us, so it's fine.
And if you did anything untoward, then there are more of us, and you've seen what we could do, so...
Well, I suppose that's fair.
I mean, she does make a point, but I mean, we're going to take care of your crocodile friend real good. No worries.
I'm
like
sure
that.
You would.
Yeah.
I like that a lot.
I kind of made it up. He didn't really know which one, so I just kind of went for both to be fair and.
He might be a combination.
I like Crocagator.
Kayla, your phone's showing the other thing.
Oh my god.
I like your.
Don't look at my ceiling.
Oh no.
Disgusting.
Oh no, our ruse has been settled. No.
All right, well, I'm ready to go.
The whole time.
Yeah, Frey was the ceiling this whole time.
Oh my god.
So, as the doctor lays you down on the surgery table, take it away, Dr. Jin. Knocking you out, of course, just like before.
Yeah.
What's this?
No. Just quick little injection, in a soft spot between the scales. And then, Sparky. Oh, Volt, sorry. You want to learn?
I'm like head deep into a motorcycle.
Right. You'll never get the grease out in time. Alright, Hope, scrub up. You're my assistant.
Of course, Daddy. No problem. She'll go scrub up with you.
I'll send Bubbles over to just take notes. So he'll just watch.
There's a scorpion with a notepad and a pencil.
Just recording.
It writes with the tail. With lasers.
I kind of pictured a whole bunch of photos.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to get real cool with all this weirdness real fast.
It's like the college student who leaves a recorder on the table so he can listen to it later.
Mm-hmm.
That's all that's happening.
He goes out and plays Ultimate Frisbee. I know.
Mm-hmm.
Remove the old leg. That'll just pretty much sock it right off. And then tie off everything above the joint. Add in the collar for the blood iron interface. Add in the basically pipe in all of the vessels and the veins, all of that, so all the plumbing works. Attach the leg, get all that working, and so the leg is actually controlled almost like the actuators are tied into the muscles, so everything functions naturally. But then once all of that's attached, everything is working properly. Jin's gonna, squeeze a couple of pressure points on the leg to get it twitch, make sure everything's connected, and
that's always my favorite part. Daddy, can I do one too?
All right.
Without hesitation, she just stabs into one of the muscles till we get it to twitch. Yep, nope, it's working. All right, never mind.
All right.
I always just think that's so cool. All right, go on.
Check. Okay. We'll let him recover from that. Should be another 15-20 minutes.
This is always a fun part too. Is anyone looking? I don't think. Is anyone in here?
Be watching, curious.
Daddy, can I do it? Can I?
Go ahead, Froggy.
Are you sure? 'Cause I don't want you to get mad. Sometimes you're always 50-50 on this, whether or not I'm allowed to.
Go ahead.
All right,
it's fine.
She just slaps Gio right across the face. It's so funny. Do you guys want to try? He's not gonna feel a thing. Watch. It just slaps him again. It's super funny.
Sticks is totally gonna slap him.
If you ever had any pent up aggression against your Crocagator friend, that was the time, because he's not gonna feel a thing.
I'm gonna have to heal that one.
Amazing.
All right, fine. I'll do it for you. Just one more. Oh, Sticks said he wanted to. Never mind. Yep.
Sticks is totally slapping Shield across the face, just for the fun of it.
You can do it harder. He'll have a little bit of a headache, but we'll just blame it on the medicine, the anesthesia.
My only worry is damaging my hands. I know how rough his scales can be.
All right, that's fair. He does have tough Crocagator skin. Scales?
No.
Skin.
Far be it from me to want
to
harm patient, but I do have gloves.
All right, I'm sorry. Well, you never let me do it. It's like every other time. It's like sometimes you're like, oh, well, it's fine. And other times you're like, now, hope. And I'm like, all right, cool.
He can take it. It's fine.
I was captured by rats earlier today. I got some pent-up aggression. That's all. Okay, all right. One more? No, I won't do it. That's fine. I won't do it. It's all right.
I was just sitting in the back recording this.
Just one more. Okay.
I would say I think Cody would definitely slap me.
Yeah,
that's fair.
Yeah, Frey's totally gonna slap him.
That's definitely fair.
Hey, Frey, come do this.
Come do this thing.
Yep.
Jin's already preparing an ice pack for
Poor Jill. So when Frey comes over,
oh shit.
He'll look down towards Jill and look over towards all of you. I mean, that sounds good and all, guys, but it's a little messed up. Don't you guys?
It's not Frey, kill him.
It's a little messed up. I mean, if you want me to, I'll do it. I just look at him, though. I mean, All right, I'll do it. It's fine. It's fine.
Slap.
So yeah, Sticks is just staring at him going, what? Come on. Come on.
Yeah, we're all suddenly suspicious.
Yeah. Yeah, up until the point he slapped Sticks was just slowly reaching back towards his sword.
All right, that was kind of fun though. All right, that was kind of good.
There we go.
Jed's gonna put the ice pack on the side of Jill's head. Alright, he won't feel a thing.
Kind of back up a little bit. All right. The medicine wears off, and Jill, you wake up slowly, a little groggy.
That's one promise kept. Now,
Yeah. What?
morning, sunshine.
Is it morning?
No,
Oh.
Your face does feel a little numb, a little pain stricken, Jill. So does your leg area. So your whole body does have this overall numbing sensation to it as you start to come out of it. But I mean, you had the anesthesia before. You don't recall your face having pain to it, but it is kind of an overall body pain. So it is a little noticeable. It's noticeable. We'll say that.
How's my new leg look? Does it look like my other leg?
Actually, it looks dramatically different.
Oh.
well, I mean, it's made of metal.
That's for one. Did we, I don't think, never mind. I was gonna say something. Continue.
What was that? So, you're probably gonna feel a little bit of pain. Those nerves are gonna be reconnecting and reforming things. So I'm gonna give you a painkiller, at least for the next, say, week or so.
Alright.
Take it every 12 hours, you'll be fine.
No, it's like real life. Anyway. Yeah. I'll do that. Alright.
Once, now, I know where's the squeaky one? Alona. She's still in the.
Yeah, I'm still in the other room.
Right. Oh, hang on. There's something here. I am being messaged by the deity of the game.
Oh God. Hello, God.
Oh God, it's me.
Ooh. What about?
That was more of what I was thinking. Probably the first one on that.
The first one? Okay.
Yeah. Though Jin would have made it articulated on the foot to match the other foot, so it feels more natural.
Sure. I'm just gonna share that in the thing so they can see.
Ooh.
But Jen's going to, once Jill is resting and not in pain, is going to seek out Alona.
Which one? The far left?
Yeah, the first one.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah. Ilona's just sitting in the workspace that you let her borrow, just kind of slumped over Misfit on the floor against the wall.
Okay.
Breathing. So.
Good.
I think, right? She's breathing, GM.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good.
Miss Alona?
Yes.
I wanted to talk to you for a minute.
Okay. Is it about Jill? Did you get his leg on?
His leg is fine. He's recovering.
Okay.
Resting well. How are you?
I'm wonderful. Fantastic. Super, super great.
And sound like you're overcompensating for dying today.
I don't know. I don't think that I've quite sorted it out yet.
Well, did you want to talk about it?
I mean, I don't really know. I don't know what I would even say about it. I don't remember it at all. I don't know. I don't really know what happened.
True. You don't
Just-
may not remember the experience, but knowing that it happened, that weighs on a body.
don't know. I mean, it's not like I thought that I was invincible or anything.
You just never thought it would just happen so suddenly?
Yeah, I mean, I was just... Frey's body started glowing, and then suddenly everyone was kneeling over me, all panicked. Now I have these scars. I don't know where they came from.
Oh, well, I could explain one of them. Well, I actually could explain both of them. They were acts of desperation. Your hands were done by sticks. He was trying to activate that amulet. That's all woo-woo magic stuff I don't know. Unfortunately, the scar below your ribs was my failed attempt to revive you.
So then how did I come back?
I believe Frey's father undid whatever he did to you.
That doesn't make any sense. Why would he do that?
Because you have very persuasive and caring friends.
Sorry, I just saw Heather.
I believe Percy was the lead on that one. Finally convinced him to undo what he did.
I mean, they didn't do anything stupid, did they?
That's...
It's just I've seen them in moments of crisis, and I know that I'm not really one to talk because I don't handle moments of crisis well either, but...
I do not have the context in which to give you to define whether something was stupid. What I do know, it was done out of desperation and love. I do remember Jill and Frey trying to rip Frey's face off.
Tried to rip his face off?
Right, I didn't even know he had a face, so... But they were pulling
Honestly,
something.
I was sort of doubting it myself. I've never actually... So wait, hold on. You've seen Frey's face, and I've known him for longer than you, and you... That just seems like...
I haven't seen... No, the black mass on his face. The Jill says he saw his face, so... I was kind of we're elbow deep into your chest cavity, which... yeah, I know. It's awkward to think about a doctor being inside. It's weird.
I feel like one of those medical shows. Anyway.
Let's just say I tried to start your heart manually and it didn't work. I don't have magic. I have to rely on my training and, let's face it, a lot of luck. So I'm sorry I could not save you.
I mean, it's fine. I'm more worried. I don't know. The whole thing is just sort of strange. I mean, I don't remember it. I don't know what to think about it. I mean, I don't even really know what it means. I mean, Papa told me about death, but I never saw it. Not until recently. I think I'm just still coming to terms with all of it. I don't know. I would absolutely love to confront Frey's father about it, but I'm sure he would not want to have that conversation, and honestly, I'm not even sure what I would say.
I was just out there and I'd say, hey, no, don't mess with gods.
Well, maybe take some time and figure that out. If he is a god, I'm sure you could probably send a message out to the ether and he'll hear it.
I mean, he's made it pretty clear that he doesn't like me, so...
Send him one of these.
Flip the bird from the beyond. Well, I don't know what to tell you. I've seen death, a lot of it. Unfortunately, I may have been the cause of a lot of it. A lot more than I'd care to remember.
I mean, I appreciate you checking. I just thought... I wish I had more to say on it, but it's just been sort of... Well, one, it's been a busy day, and two, I've tried to think about it, and understand it and come to accepting it, but for me it's almost like it didn't even happen.
I have a feeling most people who have actually died are probably feeling the same, just on the other side. You don't have to have an answer, and there is no understanding death. It comes for us all. It ends us all. And a lucky few may come back. But usually that gives more purpose. You have come back from death. Use your time wisely.
I mean, I try to, but I don't know. I think I just need some time to sort of think and figure things out and think. Though I don't think thinking is going to do me much good.
Well, about the time you start arguing with yourself and losing, you should probably stop.
I've been doing that for years.
Oof.
Maybe take some time to consider reconciling with yourself. For now.
Nah. I'll think about it. I don't know. I said some pretty awful things to myself.
Don't do that. You don't deserve it. Anyway, I'll leave you to your thoughts. If you need to talk, I'm sure your friends are here for you. Or if you'd like an outside opinion, I'm pretty good at that.
Oh, I appreciate it, and I'll definitely let you know if anything comes up, or if I have any questions or thoughts, or I don't know, revelations. I honestly don't know what's going to come of this, so.
Well, if I can put my 2 cents in, hopefully nothing. I find that anything that comes from death is never all that good. Usually destruction.
I appreciate it.
Get some rest. We'll probably head out here soon. I believe you all want to go charging after Three Tails.
I think that's the plan.
I mean,
Are there any libraries? Never mind. I'll worry about it later. I'm just going to stay here. I'm quite comfortable. You have a very nice floor. I don't know if anyone's ever told you that. It's very nice.
No, you're first. I do have some medical beds if you want someplace more comfortable.
Oh, no. I'm fine here. I don't think I'm going... I mean, I don't know. Misfit just looks so comfy.
I'll have to take your word on it. I'm going to go check on our patient. And I'll head back out to the hospital.
Sure.
Just eating jerky.
Oh, well, appetite's back. That's a first.
Just gonna slump back over Misfit, give him a little kiss, and just kind of keep laying there, thinking about stuff.
Thinking about death and stuff.
Death and stuff.
Thinking about things, trying to think about, I don't know. Ilona gets the feeling that this is not over, so she's trying to figure out what maybe they told Veyron that convinced him to bring her back, and what Veyron, how just all of it. Playing mind games with herself.
Just ask one of us, Jesus.
See, that's the thing.
She's comfy on the floor right now.
Proper communication is the antithesis of drama.
She's gonna ask about it probably tomorrow, but for right now, she's just tired. She's confused and she's tired. She's just gonna stay on the floor and try to sort things out for herself and try to figure out where she stands on it before she talks to other people and gets other people's opinion.
I know where I stand on my new leg.
Yes.
Hey.
How does that new leg take to my on-keg armor that I have? I was making a full set of armor before I lost my leg, so I think I still have the other boot, or whatever it would be. Leg armor?
Yeah, I mean, as you try it out, one, you're not walking with a slight hobble to the one side where the dwarven leg was significantly smaller than your crocagator leg. But yeah, I mean, in terms of functionality, and it takes a little bit to get used to, but I mean, over the course of just kind of walking back and forth and through the hospital bed here, for all intents and purposes, I mean, if you didn't look down and see a metal leg, you would think it was your own in terms of mechanics, basically.
Nice. That's good.
And where did you put the secret food stash in this leg?
Oh yeah.
That's up to Jin. I don't know if he did or not.
Oh no, the compartment is there.
Okay, cool.
What he puts in it is up to him.
Okay, where exactly is the compartment, just so he knows?
So it is on the side of the calf, so it's easily like on the outside, so it's easily accessed. But however, it is set behind a pressure plate, so he has to push in and let it pop out to be able to get to it.
How much? What do you think you could fit in there, layman's terms wise?
At least a short sword.
Okay, there you go.
Short sword's worth of jerky.
Short sword worth of jerky, or just a jerky like piece of short
Oh
sword.
gosh.
Yeah. Just cool. Is there
So
any,
if it's
go ahead.
if it's turkey jerky, does that mean he has a turkey leg?
Hey.
Nah, it's bug jerky, so it's
You have a bug
an
leg.
ins-
A bug
yeah, bug leg.
Yeah, your leg has some bugs in it. Jin did a bad job.
Oh no. It's got bugs. It's twitches.
Speaking of which, I do need you to roll a medicine check with advantage
Okay.
for the surgery.
All right. Give me a moment.
Oh yeah, we just kind of skipped over that.
That's okay. I wanted to let the
That's fine.
thematic part happen. Okay, 21. Yep, cool. No bugs.
Well, it's
You
25.
said advantage.
So 27.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, 27 total. Yep, even better. Cool. Flawless.
The single fake bug, and then he got rid of it anyway.
Flawless. All right. Is there anything else the Gearhearts would like to do? Again, after this, the blood iron smelting, the surgery time. Again, now you're looking at more like getting towards your evening here. 8, 9 o'clock ish. I know Volt's working on the bike. I don't know if Six is sticking with him or what he's doing. Of course, that's
I'm
if
only
Jin,
6 for the helmet part.
if Jin lets you stay in the shop as long as you want. I don't know. That's up to him.
Jin knows how tinkerers get.
Sure.
I'll ask Jin if he has any stuff to make dinner with, and I'll help him make dinner.
Oh yeah, come on. I don't have a whole lot of space in my house, but you're welcome to sleep on the hospital beds for the evening. As for dinner, let's go ahead and we'll head to the kitchen. It might be a bit cramped for you, but I think we'll make do.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
Just crouch.
Yeah. I crab walk. Anyway, let's go.
Fair enough. Tick, tick, tick. All right, so that seems like a pretty good place to call it. So as Volt and Six are continuing to work on the motorcycle battery contraption, Jin, Jill, Hope will go into the kitchen to start making some food for the adventurers' long, exhausting day of confrontations and three tails and explosions and kidnappings. Percy and Ilona, Ilona's lying on the floor, so just to get caught up with Percy. Is there anything you'd like to do during this time?
Get as much of a view of the contraptions and prosthetics and stuff to add to my notebook later.
Sure, go ahead and roll investigation check. There's plenty of time to do it.
15?
15. For the most part in the workshop, a lot of the mechanics in here, again, are for, as Jin described earlier, lots of prosthetics and things on the leg. You do see some kind of not haphazard, like half-done pieces in certain areas, but with a 15, I mean, nothing really necessarily catches your eye, but I will say with a 15... You're pretty smart when it comes to the tinkering side of things. I'd say with a 15, you kind of sort of get the idea of how a lot of the like ball sockets and things like that work, like how a lot of a lot of shoulder joints or leg joints, like hip joints with Jill and everything, where You might not be able to fix it completely like Jin could, but if something ever happened to Jill's leg, you might be able to
patch it up for like
a bit, yeah. You know.
Or I could modify it, or I could make my own later if we need to.
Modify
if Jill cuts something else out.
Yeah, in this first evening of just kind of looking around at some of the stuff that's in here, with that 15, I would say not so much in terms of modification. That would take a little bit more time, but I mean, you kind of get the gist of the basics of how it works, just from initial observation, if you will.
I just want to have it in my repertoire if I need to pull it out for something.
Sure.
I want to be able to make new legs since I need blood iron for this leg. So,
yeah, you're gonna want to talk with Jen about how that all comes together. I know we ran a little late, but I wanted to let Jill get his leg on. But as the gearhearts are kind of nestled into Dr. Goodfellow's hospital, that is where we will call the session for this evening, gang. Thank you to everyone watching out in the Twitch universe there. We play every Tuesday night, 9:30 Eastern Time. Definitely check out our YouTube channel, because that's where you can catch up on all the old episodes. Not as far back as we were talking about before with jams and things, but it does go pretty far back. If I'm not mistaken, the first episode is the chicken and waffle episode that we had, so you still get some fun laughs out of it. To see where some of this Gearheart amazingness started. So anyway, thanks everyone for watching. I'm going to end the stream here, and everyone have a good night.
Night.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Oh, what the frick? How does that do with Frey?
I didn't stop the thing yet. Hold on.
What the?
Shutterstock Music.